What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We're back with another watch along. We have an absolute pivotal clash today between Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Newcastle United at St James's Stadium at St James Park. Stress game today, baby. Gonna be a stressful game today. Oh, there's a lot riding on this. 3, 4, 5, 6, basically. 4 places. If Brighton win, they go to 61 points with a game in hand. Ooh, अप्रतिम जिया कैसे हुआ आप काम था no I'm okay Apratim. I was not feeling well and I actually did a live for the Milan derby buddy. I had net issues as well, so that was a bit of a problem. How are you? I'm good. I'm good Darren. Good evening Ignatius. What's up? Hello everybody. Today is a big game, man. 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone's on the line today. Uh, I'm saying Brighton's going to win, man. Come on. Brighton beat Arsenal 3-0. Arsenal beat Newcastle 2-0. This all happened very recently. Let's go, Brighton. Throw a spanner in the works. Alleviate the pressure from us as well. Going into Bournemouth's game tomorrow. Well, it's technically Friday. No, well, it's not Friday yet for me. When the game kicks off, it'll be Friday, but Saturday, of course. Let's go, Brighton. Newcastle deserve nothing. You're streaming two back-to-back matches is a miracle. Draw ho jaya bad. You know what, Apratim? I actually want Brighton to win, man. Because if Brighton win, they put pressure on Liverpool. Liverpool's got to play Aston Villa. They have a game in hand. Uh, Aston Villa, no joke at the moment. Um, I just want Brighton to win, Apratim. I'm telling you. Hey, Lavanya, good evening. Lavanya must be really nervous today, man. Lot riding on this game. If Newcastle lose, Liverpool gets a shoe in. If Brighton win, Liverpool get pressure. This is difficult. I'm actually surprised they have power at this time. What is it now? 9:20 in the night? Damn, dude, 8:20 in the night. You don't have power in the night, Ignatius? Jeez, man. Ugh, that's rough. I'll just forward the stream off to other people quickly. Here we go. We got Pope, Trippier, Shah, Botman, Byrne, Willock, Guimaraes, Joe Linton. Who else do we got? This is the Newcastle lineup, the home lineup, of course. Miguel Almiron, Callum Wilson, Alexander Isak. They're going full strength. This is brilliant. Hey, Rajat. What's up? What's up? I'm nervous. You should be nervous, dude. There's a lot riding on this game, seriously. One way or the other, if Newcastle lose, there's a good chance for you. But if Brighton win, they put more pressure on you. They still have a game in hand of Liverpool. Liverpool's got to play Aston Villa on the weekend. It's gonna be shaky, dude. Fourth आ जाए बस कैसे भी करके 3rd June के लिए. Yeah. What Newcastle? Yeah, who invited my blood? Rafa Silva is manager of the. Just manager of the year thing is. I don't even want to get there. Oh wow, wow! Brighton have gone with an interesting lineup. That's okay. Okay. Brighton have gone with an interesting front three. Should I be worried? Okay, so Brighton have gone with Steele, who's had a howler last couple of games personally. Caicedo, Dunk, Van Heck, never heard of him. Estupinian, Gilmore, Gross, Buonanotte, Denis Undav, Kauru, Mitoma, and Welbeck. Oh, wow. And Ciso's on the bench. McAllister's on the bench. Damn, man, I got McAllister at my team. I just got screwed today, didn't I? Ferguson's on the bench. I mean, they got Ferguson and Ciso and McAllister to come on if they need it. Let's see. I'm not backing anyone. Just touch wood. God bless me. Football entertain us next to us. You know, it's going to be a fun game, hopefully, man. Let's enjoy and be happy. That's true. We don't have a lot of football left in the season, man. Let's just enjoy it. Why couldn't they do this fixture tomorrow night? Tomorrow again, no football, boring. Yeah, I mean, it would make more sense, right? Considering Sevilla and Juventus are going to start soon. Mad because of City of winning. Oh well, let's go Man United and Inter Milan. Yeah, man. I mean, I was watching the game. I couldn't believe my eyes, dude. Like, honestly speaking, watching City put each goal away. The first half an hour, I couldn't believe it. First half an hour, they Real Madrid made 45 passes and they were playing into their penalty box. And Courtois is not the best at distribution. And I was like, what is this strategy? This isn't going to work. It was weird, man. Go Brighton. Chelsea ज़रा हो सकता है डर है. Yeah, well, listen, man. I'm backing us at the home games. Bournemouth's going to be an interesting game for us. They only conceded 8 goals in 16 games at home, dude. At home, I like my chances personally. It might sound arrogant. We have kickoff, by the way, guys. Might sound arrogant, but I like our chances anyway. Who owns McAllister? I took McAllister as a differential, dude. And I knew March anyway wasn't going to play. I should have probably gone with Enciso, but Enciso is not starting either, so I could have not predicted this, unfortunately. It is what it is. Oh well, let's go Man United and Inter Milan, Rajat. Yeah, let's go, man. What else can you say? You can't do anything. If you don't go score 7 against the SAC ETH, dude, I just want to win, Dhiren. I just want to win, man. I just want to be there, over with the season, start new. Heard that United are playing in that cursed green kit. I thought it died out. Well, the green kit looks nicer this time, too. I would say this green kit looks a little more nicer. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like watching something different. I've been seeing, the same kits, the same colors every time. It's boring. Oh my god, I don't know what kind of kick that was by Jason Steele, but he got lucky there. Terrible pass by Estupinian, but Mitoma does well to recover, but they still lose the ball. I am new to this channel. Grace Martinez, Chai, how are you doing? Yes, why not Juve versus Sevilla full? Nah, dude. I'll watch the Europa League final, but uh, I, I'm not. I don't want to watch. I want to watch this game. This game has more bearings on a problem with the league, Arnab. So there's a lot at stake in this game. So it was good. कल जो देखा है बहुत दिन याद रहेगा. Seriously, Apratim. I mean, I don't know what Real Madrid were doing, man. The first 15 minutes, they got 13 completed passes. They were playing in so deep. Erling Haaland missed 2 chances, point blank header range, Courtois with some good saves. And then they concede a goal and then they decided to play a higher line. It made no sense. They should have just played a higher line as soon as Erling Haaland exposed them twice when they didn't concede a goal. It made no sense to me, man. It didn't. They got punished, dude. They got punished. The strategy of falling back at the Etihad, it doesn't work for almost everyone that plays against them, dude. You got to try and do something at the Etihad because they will drown you. That's what happened in the end, man. I mean, what a filthy goal Julian Alvarez scored, dude, in the fourth, like in the 91st minute. I was like, why just the end of the season never start again? Why isn't he still UEL, bro? Sevilla destroyed him. No, 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 dude. This game has a lot more importance in the league right at the moment. By the way, this Van Heck guy, keep an eye out on him, guys. He could be the new starter next year. Ooh, that was a nice little steal there. Who was that by? It's a lovely steal. Was that Buonanotte? Oh, that was a terrible pass by Ondov. Okay. Who's the left back for Brighton? The left back for Brighton, I believe, is yeah, the left back for Brighton is Estupinian. Estupinian's the left back, right? Estupinian's the left back, and Moses Caicedo is playing right back. What match are you discussing, Nathan? It sounds embarrassing. This match has a lot at stake, dude. What do you mean? Who am I going for? What did Steel do? Steel tried to distribute it, but it kind of it lofted instead of being a direct kick through to the player. But luckily, it fell to a Brighton player. We need to get third, so Brighton Hove. I agree. I'm also going for Brighton Hove. Although Newcastle are having a lot of the ball at the moment, so let's see what happens. Next season, I'm not seeing Chelsea matches if we don't get a CDM striker goalkeeper. Wow. Caicedo just took out Burn. Yeah, Caicedo's playing right back these days, guys. I don't know if you know this, but it's been happening for a while. Which team do you support? I support Spurs. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the lower leagues, but Coventry might come up. Coventry versus Luton in the Championship playoff final for the final spot in the Premier League. I remember watching Coventry play in the league, but I haven't seen Luton Town play in the league. That's going to be interesting. I was thinking maybe do a watch along for that, but I don't think anyone's going to watch that. So along with me, so it doesn't make sense. But I'll watch it anyway, just for fun. Shot comes in, goes wide. Isaac, first chance, goes very wide though. So Brighton are playing Buono Note on the right wing. Dennis Undav at 10, which is... Why are they not playing McAllister, man? What's going on? They don't have anything else to play for except the league. Like, just play your players. Ani forever, of course. Which team do you support? Oh, Apratim Sipani. Yep. Lucknow Super Giants will wear green and maroon as a tribute to Mohan Bagan. I'll be there no matter what, 20th May. Dude, we are in such problems now, man. If RCB won today, we might actually not make it for the playoffs, Mumbai Indians. Kind of disappointing. But this time it hurt us, dude. Winning games towards the end of the season. Ooh, lofted in. Shot. Blocked by Van Heck. Blocked by Van Heck. Open shot by Almiron. I mean, he made it too obvious. He's going to take a shot, really. Allowed Heck to place himself perfectly. Lovely little move there. Was that Joe Willock? Yeah, Joe Willock rides it in. Dunk with a sliding tackle to clear it back out. Falls back to Almiron. Gets blocked by Van Heck. Chelsea fans are so funny. They want Lautaro, Mac, Emmy, but don't realize we are 30th of the league with no European football. And a loser as a manager. God. Says, man, you're gonna have to pay for this year's talent, dude, because there's no Europe. I mean, Jason Steele has the most interesting haircut I've seen. Green and Maroon was KKR, that too at Eden Gardens. I'll be there. Hey, listen, Arnab, if you're there, send us some videos and photos, man. Stadium should be packed. Damn, man, Mumbai Indians have left it too late, dude. They left it too late. Now we kind of have to rely on Gujarat Titans trouncing RCB otherwise, and we also got to win. So, you got to wish for two outcomes instead of one, man. Very bad position to be in. They are always such slow starters, Mumbai Indians, man. This year we are gonna pay for it. Next season, if I see someone keeping us in top 10, I'd be so annoyed. Isaac. Oh, Isaac's through. Shoot. Oh my God. The ricochet went on Caicedo and almost went back into the goal. Had to be cleared by Van Heck again. Ooh. What happens there? Isaac through again. Another low cross. Stopped by Steele's foot. But then bounces off Caicedo's foot back into goal into the danger zone. And then had to be cleared by Dunk. It was heading into the goal. Guimaraes, Joel Linton was covering the angle to try and get in there. Blocked off the line by Dunk. Newcastle look like they need McTominay. Apparently they're going back in for him actually. I'll be there in front of my TV. All tickets sold out. Black tickets are for 5K. Isaac and Leo play like twins. Mumbai Indians were getting lucky for a few games, winning 3 of the consecutive. Yeah, man, they got lucky as well as they left it too late, man. They left the charge too late. A couple of times it works, every time it won't work every time, man. And it didn't. And we paid for it. What else to say? We might be paying for it. Delhi doing badly. What else is new, dude? What else is new? You can change the name, but they're still crap. Daredevils, Capitals, you can call them the Sultanate, whatever, dude. They aren't going to win. They're absolutely terrible. Ooh. Another missed chance by Newcastle there. Was it Willock? Willock with the chance, I think. It's a nice little move there. Starts off with Almiron, feeds it down. Trippier feeds it back to him. Almiron whips it in. Joe Willock tries to hit it with the wrong foot, like a fake shot, but hits it with the other foot like a toe poke. It goes completely wide. McTominay's Villa on Newcastle level. Well, listen, man. Uh, I don't know if it was Newcastle or West Ham that are looking for him. They're going back in and interested in him again. I don't know if it's. I know it's one of their teams. I don't remember which one. One is looking at Maguire. One is looking at McTominay. I forgot which is which. I think it's Newcastle and McTominay, West Ham and Maguire actually. Um, Whether they are that level or not, man, we got to get rid of them, Rajat. So let's hope we go get rid of them. Can anyone tell me why isn't Trippier taking free kicks? He is, dude. He's on the free kick now. Maybe they're not trying. Maybe they're trying to do indirect free kicks, so they're not using Trippier at the moment. But he just took that one. Try and get a head on it. And Brighton haven't had a shot yet, dude. This is looking a little worrisome. Exhaust is so good as a box-to-box player. Why are you playing him as CDM? Because we don't have a DM, and he's the most. Well, he's the person we can play to sacrifice to play in that spot, so other people can do their jobs better. Basically, that's how we have always been playing him. Unfortunately, don't be surprised if he does well at Newcastle, man. Then everyone's gonna go, yeah, but United's a different level. Well, if he goes to Newcastle as it stands with 1 week left of games, Newcastle and Manchester United are head to head on points. So if McTominay can do well in Newcastle, they can't go where Man United. He plays different here there. If you play him in his role and he does well, you got to give him credit. It's not like he's gonna go play for Bournemouth. So let's see what happens. Who's winning right now? Newcastle have had a lot of nice chances. Van Eyck and Dunk have been made to do a lot of work. I mean, Nick Pope just kicked the ball out, basically. That was what kind of distribution is this, man? Everyone goes on about distribution. Just a myth, man. There we go. Nice chest down by Undav. Was he offside? Something happened. What about Pastor Fred? Pastor Fred can't play DM, man. He gets bullied a lot and he's very frantic under pressure with passing, so he's not a good idea. So in your template, names and goal scorers tab. Oh yes, thank you. You didn't read my greeting. Who didn't read your greeting, dude? I read it. Hello Nathan, praying for another Brighton masterclass. Hey Twaluba, sorry I didn't see it. Oh, I thought no. Yes. I mean, sorry, not no. Good evening, first of all. Yes, we all. I don't know if you're praying for it, man. I'm okay with a draw too. I'm surprised McAllister is not playing and Ciso as well, but quite frankly, I mean, I don't know what De Zerbi is doing, but if De Zerbi wants to play like that, then that's great, man, because he's taking the risk with his fourth. Oh no, Almiron. Oh, Almiron skies it. That was a good chance for Newcastle there. Great link-up play by Willock and Almiron. They've been doing well so far. Newcastle are battering them at the moment. Cannot lie. That is what's happening at the moment. So Newcastle are definitely doing well. Mag is level of Everton. I mean, Everton's really terrible at the moment, Rajat. I wouldn't say go that far. They're really terrible. Delhi Sultanates are. I mean, like seriously, dude. They just changed the name. They're still the same crap. Dude. Dead last. Will we keep De Gea for number 2 goalkeeper? Don't know. Rajat, honestly, I think you already know. I want De Gea to stay. I'm sure you have heard me defend him time and time again. We will do an in-depth talk about the United squad after the season's over. I have my reasonings for why I want De Gea for at least one more season. I will tell you in better detail then, when we get all the data finalized, you know. No point talking about it now really. Um, but I will just say this. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who will think I'm delusional or crazy, or they'll just disagree with me, and they could politely disagree with me even. I just think we have way more problems than David De Gea. We don't have owners right now, and according to Mark Ogden, we might only have 100 million guaranteed to spend, unless we and whatever we make in sales, if we make anything in sales, by the way, because there's at least two players are going to go as free agents. This no three actually, no two are going to go as free agents. McTominay, sorry, Phil Jones and Axel to Xavier. That's two players that are definitely going to go as free agents, right? So we aren't going to make any money on them. Yes, we will get the wages removed as well, but we're not going to make any money from them. There's two players out of the door already. Who knows what we're going to get for Alex Telles and Eric Bailly? I don't think we're going to get a lot. As it stands, we might only get 150 mil. If we need a striker is going to be, depending on which one you're going for, anywhere between 50 to 75 mil. And we got 75 mil to do something nice, lovely footwork by Jason Steele there, but Stupinian just passes the ball out then, which is really sad. Couldn't control it. So I don't think we can afford to even talk about De Gea, dude. And as far as the number two is concerned, we'll get money for Dean Henderson. I don't think he's gonna come back. I don't think it wouldn't make sense if we allow him to come back anyway. So we'll get some money for Dean Henderson. People are saying 50 million. I'm not convinced we're gonna get that much. Let's just say we have 200 million. If we spend 70 on a striker, we gotta get another person to play under Casemiro for sure. We need at least one. Um, I don't know what we're gonna do with Van de Beek. We have one more year on Ericsson as well. There's a lot of people that are going to be on their last contract, their last year at the team. We have other places to fill. We're going to need another center back. Apparently, Kim Min Jae is someone we are super, super interested in. He's going to be about 50 something million pounds. I don't know where we're going to get the money to buy De Gea. Buy a number two for De Gea, dude. We might have to buy someone who'll be an understudy, like maybe a Lafont or a Bazunu, or we're not going to be able to get. It won't make sense to me. We have to, if we have limited budget for this transfer window, we're just going to have to let De Gea slide this season, whether people want to like that or not. As it stands, with the limited money we have, we're going to have to let it slide. I don't think people have a real choice in the matter, and I think people thinking we have a choice in the matter are slightly deluded, because as it stands, we don't even know who's our owners, and depending on our owners, our budget will also vary to some extent. So yeah, man. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even think about the hair. Woof, lovely move there by Estupinian. Wow, Newcastle are getting a lot of lucky bounces in the penalty box. Is that a bad omen? Because Dunk does good work, but then they bounces straight back into Willock, and then Estupinian comes from behind and just clatters it out for a corner. I'm sorry, guys. I'll catch up with the comments. I was just going on about that. Bro, how injury ruined Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Remember he's getting called for World Cup? Yes, I do remember that. He played well in Fulham as on loan as well, didn't he? Who scores Bale wonderfully after Ronaldo and scores City 1, Real Madrid 6. McSauce says Tottenham 11 player. I think he'd do a job there, man. They have all these DMs and no box to box except Bentancur. I'm sure he could do a job there if they wanted. Shah's on the ground holding his face. That's not a good look. Oh my god. Trippier's just dragging him up while he goes to go take a corner. I don't know what happened there. Ooh, he spun, got one in the face. That's not great. Hope I'm not the only one who feels somewhat happy about Leicester getting relegated. No comments. I actually thought that be part of the Leicester season, we saw a miracle, man. I'll never forget those players. A lot of those players were rejects from the Premier League, and they got rejected by clubs who ended up not winning anything, which is hilarious. That's how football is, though, dude. Every now and then you get a surprise. Oh, Shah's leaking. Ronaldo for sure, Real would have won. I mean, maybe not. Not if they were going to play that far back, Rajat, because Ronaldo, wouldn't track the way Benzema would track. If they were going to play in the penalty box for the first half an hour, I don't know what Ronaldo could do to make that difference. I really don't. I mean, the performance was that shocking. Uh, so yeah, Nathan, we both need a CDM striker goalkeeper. Wow, man. Yeah, only one of us will have money for it though. To spend that 100 mil on Kim Min Jae. Kim Min Jae has a 54 million buyout clause to Alumba. We don't have to spend all his money on him. Good news. Don't really need a centre back. We do need a centre back though, Rajat. Think about this, na. Uh, Jones, Maguire, Tuanzebe, and Bai we're gonna sell. We'll only have Varane, Martinez, Lindelof. We'll have three centre backs. Am I missing someone? Uh, yeah, we'll have three centre backs. We need a fourth one just in case. We definitely need a fourth one. Could we get somebody from the youth academy? Fish, I don't know, whoever's there. Maybe we could do that. Mengi, maybe we can use him as a fourth for this one season. But you need four centre backs too. Um, yeah, I think we need a centre back dude of some level, some kind of quality. Maybe we can bring someone from the youth. Maybe, I don't know. 100 million में आ जाएगा सब, trust me. Varane chant long time buddy, where were you yesterday for the Milan derby? Van der Beek got to go. Rajat, he won't go. He's been training on grass, I think yesterday or today. He just regular training on grass, not with the team. He won't even be fit enough to clear a medical by the time the transfer window starts. So very unlikely at the moment. Brighton with 52% possession after 20 minutes. Need to get a fullback as well. Want Ramos or Vlahovic? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Depending on the striker we are going for, the budget's going to be cut out there as well. Gonzalo Ramos has 106 million euro or pound buyout clause. Don't know if it's euro or pounds. I'm very happy if we are interested in if we get Rasmus Højlund, but a lot of people don't agree with that, so that's fine. Need to get a fullback as well. I don't think we need to get a fullback, Rajat. Yeah, so this is how. Oh, hold on. Joe Linton shoots, blocked by Dunk. Ooh, Dunk and Van Heck are in good form today. Van Heck coming off out of nowhere and playing really well today. Although that was a terrible pass by Van Heck, I have to say. The defending's good. Maybe stick to the let someone else do the passing. So we have on right we have AWB, Dallo, Ethan Led, who will come back from loan. On the left hand side, goal. Caicedo with an own goal. It was Caicedo with an own goal, I think. Oh boy, the own goals continue. On the left hand side, we got Shaw, Malacia, and Alvaro Fernandez, who's also on loan. So we got 3 fullbacks. I'm sure we won't keep all of them, but we have fullbacks. Yeah. What else? How did we not? 4 million the price of peanuts. Listen, man. People talk so much shit about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, dude. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was offering them. He would have signed off. He was working at Boulder. He would have signed off on the sale. Then try to get him for much more later when he was the coach. Listen, man, we have been screwed, dude. Was that Undav? Undav with the own goal. Yeah, Undav with the own goal. Whoever got Undav, hard luck, boys. I'm sure somebody has Undav on the bench somewhere. But does Trippier get the assist for that? I wonder. Anyway, neither here nor there. Well, I would keep Wout. You're having a laugh, Rajat. You're having a laugh. You can't be serious. Kepa, Onana, Reese, Malagusto, Thiago Silva, Barish, Fofana, Colville. Why is Brighton not playing Colville, man? Thanks for reminding me. He played so well against Arsenal. Chalobah, Chilwell, Cucurella, Enzo, Amrabat, Nodin, Sofian Amrabat, not Nodin. Gallagher, Kante, Mason, Sterling, Broha, Noni and Kunku, Mudrik. My squad going for next year. How is it? Pretty good. Lot of inexperienced players there, but pretty good. Oof. That was a really nasty foul. Pat foul on Buonanotte, and then Callum Wilson shoves off Billy Gilmore as well. Billy Gilmore, former Chelsea Youth Academy prospect. Oof, just gets clattered. Ericsson to Tottenham would have been good. Long time no see, Nathan. Abby, I've been here, bud. I've been here. Little bit of a long week, but I've been here. Bro, do you know what I love about Todd? He's willing to spend money and cope up with his mistakes. Yeah. Eric Garcia will be a perfect guy for the fourth one. Hard pass. Thank you, Jod. Hard pass. Do not worry, Mangi. Yeah, we got Mangi, man. Yeah. Wow, I'm way behind on the chats here. Apologies. Yeah, we got Mangi. That makes sense, man. If we got Mangi, then I'll be okay with that. So we got Mangi, Lindelof, Varane, Martinez. That sounds good to me. Keep Wout Slaghost. No. Bro, what happened to Fosu Mensah, guys? You had he sold him to the Dutch league, or he went on a free. I'm not sure. Timothy Fosu Mensah, yeah, didn't work out, man. He would have been a nice DM if the timing was right. We need a proper young striker, not that giraffe that can't win a header. Ah, that's a little harsh, Ignatius. Come on, man. Remember, he scored a penalty that knocked out Brighton. You know, talked a little trash to Solly March. Poor guy. VDB wasting his time here then, 2 years gone. That's true. But I don't know if we can sell him. He's not fit enough to be sold. He won't pass the physical, Rajat. We could sell him in January. But he's not going to be fit enough to pass the physical anyway. I don't think so, personally. Let's see what happens, man. Cristiano Ronaldo's here. He was Cristiano. You weren't here yesterday, man. You asked me if I'm live and you didn't come. I want Newcastle to win because Ronaldo's linked with them. Yes. We were having that discussion, Cristiano. We were having that discussion where if Newcastle finish in the top four, he might get loaned to Newcastle play Champions League football. Yes, there is that rumor from the time he's gone to Saudi that we have heard that rumor. So let's see if that's true. Is that an own goal? Yes, it is. Undav. Trippier assists you. Is that an assist? Hopefully. GK is here. City treat Madrid as Sunderland yesterday. Listen, man, I don't know what Madrid was doing, man. They played too far back, dude. I don't know. Didn't listen about Alvarez 10 million exactly. Um didn't listen to Caicedo 4 million. Didn't listen to Nkunku. Didn't buy Lema. Didn't want yeah, Alvarez. You said Alvarez. I'm sure there's more. Man United want Frimpong, so we need one. Luke could be centre back. We are gonna sell a right back then, aren't we? Which right back do you want to go, man? It's tough for me. It's tough for me. I don't know which one. I kind of like both of them for in their own way. But if they gotta go, they gotta go, man. What this is the game. Can't do anything about it. Devesh is here. Hey, Devesh. I'm really worried if we can do any signings this window. Also, do you see De Gea as a number one goalkeeper next season? I want Diego Costa. Ooh. Hey, Lucky. Good evening. Nathan, in recent years, I will come back to that. By the way, Devesh, I will come back to that. Give me a second. Sorry. Uh, Nathan, in recent years, academy player better Cobham or United? Seeing a lot of debates. Listen, man. I think Chelsea. You could argue Chelsea, but if I'm being very honest with you, I think both of them nowadays we just sell our youth, don't we? Majority of them, or we try to fit them in and then we just sell them. I think it depends on who you ask, man. I mean, who has the better prospects right now? I mean, Garnacho pretty good, Alvaro Fernandez pretty good. It depends on who you ask, dude. Like I don't look at it that way, man. I don't look at it that way. Like let's see what Maybury does. Ethan Laird. Like we both I think have good talent, dude. I think the thing is we just sell a lot of it. A lot of it just doesn't aren't good enough to play in either team. So I think we provide a lot of prospects up and down the English football table. Like, but I don't think in general. I don't know, man. I think Southampton has a good youth academy. They always had a good youth academy. I think City's youth academy is kind of coming up now as well. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. It's difficult to say, really. Sorry. I'm doing CA, so I have to sorry. Oh, sorry, Christian. No, it's because you asked. So do Roma watch along. What Roma watch along? You mean the? I'm gonna do the final watch along anyway, Rajat. Europa League final. I'll be doing that. I'll definitely be doing that for sure. Oh, good luck, Cristiano Ronaldo. I didn't know you're doing CA. It's very, very tough. Ooh. Is that a penalty? Oh, not a penalty. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. भाई मुझे बर्नमouth से डर लग रहा है. Don't be man. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We've had what 5 6 days. We've had 5 6 days to just chill out, relax. McTominay apparently is getting back fit as well. We're getting some options. Oh, Wilson, bit of a dive, my friend. Bit of a dive. Not cool, Wilson. Not cool. Bit of a dive. Don't be scared, man. Bournemouth can be dangerous, as we saw against Chelsea, but I think we'll do. I think we'll do all right, man. I think we'll do all right. Let's see. Let Ten Hag do what he wants to. Agree. To agree with that. Lamar was a good one to miss out on. He's pretty much injured all the time and didn't live up to it. Yeah, but Ignatius at the time we didn't even have a DM, dude. So Conrad Lema was an option. You know, we didn't want Caicedo for less than 5 mil, 4 mil, whatever it is. Oh, Guimaraes gets a yellow. Pressure's adding on. Almost 30 minutes up now. All the best, Cristiano. Yes, absolutely, Cristiano. Tell us when the exams are so we can all wish you good luck. But let Ten Hag do what he's got to do. I agree. Devesh is saying training facilities wise, Cobham is, yeah, training facilities wise, we've already heard that, Devesh. Ours is terrible. Is what it is. Thanks, dude, but you got 65%. Yeah, अपना best नहीं दिया था. Lucky Reds, oh yes, your results have come out, Lucky. Lucky you did 10 standard, right? If I'm not mistaken. Chill, buddy. Give your best in college, 12 standard. Give your best in college, man. At the end of the day, your college degree is the one that counts. Absolutely, I agree with Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Um, there's always opportunities to give your best, Lucky. Make the most of it. That's what I would say. Good, best of luck. Absolutely. Who makes the final? Leverkusen, Roma, Sevilla. I don't know, man. I'm hoping Sevilla makes it to the final. I don't want Juventus. I don't want Di Maria to win nothing, dude. Snaky boy. Uh, Leverkusen would be a fun story. I'm not going to lie. That would be a fun story. To be fair, Cobham can do wonders if given right direction. Say with United. Yeah, man. I think we just end up selling a lot of our youth in the end. This is the problem when you play, when you have expectations of the clubs like Chelsea and United. Whether we live up to them is a different thing, but just having the expectations of these clubs, lot of players don't make it, man. Let's be honest. Luke Shaw, Marcia, Dallo, and occasionally Martinez can be left back. Oh, yes, Lisandro Martinez has played left back as well. Plus, we got Alvaro Fernandez, right? I'm pretty sure he's left back. Cross comes in. Ooh. Isaac keeps the ball in. I hope Newcastle win. I don't want Liverpool to LHM. I'll be honest with you. I want Brighton to win and put pressure on Liverpool because Liverpool's got to play Aston Villa on the weekend, and Aston Villa wanting that Europa spots too. But so there is pressure. There is pressure. Liverpool has 2 games left. One of them is Aston Villa. So you never know what can happen. I got 65%, but I'll give my best in 11th and 12th. May absolutely, dude. There's plenty of time to improve. Lucky. Goal, own goal, Onda assist, Trepius. Okay, interesting. Can still do very well in your college. Absolutely, there's plenty of time to do that. Completely agree. Oh, Joe Linton tries to skin Van Heck. Goes for a corner. Score still 0-0 on his scope. Oh, God. Thank you. Under 23 minutes, own goal. Something like that. Under OG 23 minutes. Guys, who do you think is going through for the championship playoff? Do you think it's going to be Coventry or Luton? I know it's not relevant really, but I'm just curious. Who do you think? Yes, Alvaro can play left back, centre back, and apparently left wing. Ooh, little Alaba settings. Oh, ball is pinballing in Brighton's area. Dan Burn has a chance. Just goes wide. Dan Burn chests it down, spin shoots, just goes wide of. Wait, is it a corner? I couldn't the angle. I didn't see the angle right. Did he hit it for a corner? The ball was pinballing around a lot. Portman heads it in, follows through by Wilson. Chest down by Burn. Shoots. Goes for a corner again. Cross comes in. Back post. Header straight. Shah went unchecked completely. And the header goes straight to Jason Steele. It's nil-nil in both games, by the way, guys. Leverkusen, they just started 6 minutes. Alkmaar and West Ham, Basel and Fiorentina. All the games have started already. There's that going on as well. Coventry for me, Lavanya Singh. Interesting. I've seen Coventry play when I first started watching Premier League. I haven't seen Luton play in the top flight. Luton Town, my God. They're going to have one of those crazy small stadiums, which is quite amusing to watch nowadays. Not a good year. Didn't want Messi to win it, but he deserves it. Man City could win champions. Yeah, that's true. Why would you bench McAllister? Yeah, I have no idea, dude. Benching McAllister and Enciso, putting Ondov. Who do you think deserved manager of the season excluding Pep? Gotta give it to Arteta, man. 90 something percent of the season they were leading. You gotta give it to Arteta. Don't even like saying that, but I think so. What do you think, guys? Devesh, everybody, what do you think? That was tough for me to even say. Oof, didn't even like that. What score app is it? I actually don't know where I got this from, dude. I just randomly like found it on. I just randomly found someone sent it to me and said you can use this. Like I'm very bad with technology. Someone just helped me out here. I have no clue, actually. Uh, Hopefully we can do something new next season. Let's see, man. I'm gonna have to get some graphics guy to help me out here with this. This is really not my forte. If you guys know anyone, do send them to me. Send their ID to me on Instagram. I'd love to do something different for next season. Luton, I don't want them. So Coventry, wow, wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Why don't you want Luton, Darren? What do you have against Luton Town? Middlesbrough unlucky, yeah, man. Heartbreak for Carrick. But I think Carrick's gonna do well again next season, man. So let's see. I think Middlesbrough is gonna come up. We'll have some trips to the Riverside Stadium back in the days when they had Jeremy Aliadier. Oh my God, I'm really old, aren't I? I don't even know if people know who Jeremy Aliadier is. Only Arsenal fans might know who that is. Anyway, didn't get why Alaba took a free kick. Well, Alaba is actually good with free kicks. He actually scored a blinder in one of the league games. I was watching it on another person's channel. It was actually quite good too. Our boy Carrick got through playoffs? No, he did not, unfortunately, dude. No. Coventry and Luton got through. Fortunately. Nitish, you're lucky for us. Get out, Nitish. Get out. Don't even do that shit. Eddie Howe, fair enough. ETH, yeah, Rajat, the reason I wouldn't give it to ETH is because Arteta was leading the season for 90%, even though he inherited the worst United season. United players, factually, that was our worst season in the Premier League to get to third. I would put him on the shortlist. He wasn't in the shortlist. I was very sad about that, quite honestly. I think Marco Silva is underrated, kept Fulham up. Otherwise, they also go down each year. Also, Emery. I think Emery shouldn't be allowed in the shortlist, Devesh, because he only came in Jan. I think it's really unfair to all the other coaches in the shortlist, especially Ten Hag, who's not in the shortlist. I think that's unfair. You got to at least be there the whole season, man. It's a little outrageous to me. Like, what if somehow Aston Villa slipped to 8th, 9th, 10th, or whatever? Based because they're all near each other points wise, right? How does he? Know what I mean? Like, either way, man, it is what it is. The lineup, the list has come out. You can't complain. Why is Brighton's build up so flawed when the DM pivot is man marked and the entire game depends on that? I think they will have a tougher campaign next season if they don't mix it up. I think they're also a little bit gassed out, dude. I think they need some more backup. Don't go that back, Nathan. But Jeremy Aliadier, I don't remember when Middlesbrough was in the. I don't even remember which year Middlesbrough was in the league last, Lavanya. So I can't even tell. I couldn't even tell you which year they were. Was it, what was it, 2012? Man, I don't know, man. Nathan, don't forget to do the FA Cup final. Okay, Nitesh. Okay, I am going to do it anyway. I won't forget. Don't worry. How Liverpool winning every match so easily? Listen, man. It's styles of matches, dude. What is Jason Steele doing? Why, man? Why do they play, man? Why do they play from the back? Like, it's so frustrating, dude. They're trailing. It's 40 minutes into the game, and they're playing from the back. I can never understand when you're trailing. How can you do this toss spot bullshit play from the back, dude? It just amazes me when you're trailing and people are playing this far deep into their own penalty box to play out from the back. Like like 50 yards away from the other goal, dude. Do you need your goalkeeper to play this pass? Do you really need to? It's insane to me how they keep doing it, man. Okay, Roman decided to sell the club and officially announced to us before our game against Luton Town, and it was a hard moment for us, and these people for the entire match mocked Roman and Chelsea. I think a lot of people mocked Chelsea, unfortunately. Um, that makes sense, I suppose. Oh, okay. So that makes sense now. True, Nathan. Wait, what are we saying true about? One channel calls Lindelof flat pack IKEA furniture. Bruv, Lindelof has been dragged off by Maguire way too much, man. We have seen what he can play with Varane and Martinez in particular. We have seen how good they are, so it's okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Divesh, I don't get it, man. I genuinely don't get how Emery can be in the list. Like I'm not diminishing his performances. Please I don't like him at all because of the whole Sevilla, Villarreal, all that Europa thing. But that doesn't mean he's a bad man. That doesn't mean I don't like him as a manager or anything like that. I mean, he did coach Arsenal, so I naturally don't like him. But I don't know how someone can be on the short list from showing up in January, dude. It seems like a disservice to who's that guy who's that guy that's the Bournemouth coach? Neil something? What put him on the short list, dude? He's done a great job to keep Bournemouth up, man. Like, you don't want to give Ten Hag as much as I think he should be there. Fine, but you can't give a guy who's been here for 4 months, bro. It seems very unfair. Oh, Brighton on the counter. Buonanotte. Cuts in. Ah, too crowded. Too crowded. Matoma has that. Is he? He wasn't off. That's interesting. What is Matoma doing? Oh, wow, he was onside. Interesting. Can't be that old, dude. How dare you, Rajat? How dare you? Need more technical players to get out of press like Barella. Dude, Barella was playing so well yesterday. Wasn't Barrow in Prem 16-17? Were they? Bro, I don't remember which year they were. But Ali Adia wasn't in 16-17. I can tell you that much. We can get Wrexham ownership. At least they care. Do have tons of money. That's true, man. There's so many club owners that care, man. We don't. Everyone thinks about the people that are interested in us right now and make a big deal about it. But if you go up and down the league, there are plenty of owners that care about their club. Our owners just don't. It's not necessarily about the money. It's about how you treat your club and the fans as well. That's why I was really happy for Newcastle fans, dude. I mean, they were filling their stadium 50,000 in the championship, dude. That's what you call loyal fans, you know. And they had the one of what can be deemed as easily the most horrific owner in recent memory. I'm sure we are a close second now, the way our owners are. But just get some owners that care. That would be nice. Nathan, is the TCSP guys okay? Yesterday they were almost on the verge of crying. I wonder why new age boys can't take a defeat. It's not in the end of their life or why. So, listen, man. Listen, I love those guys, dude. Sometimes it's how you lose that affects you, LHM. Let me just put it that way. It's not the loss, it's how you lose. And the first half an hour was Bro, people are gonna banter me for this, but I'll be honest, and people can't actually factually disprove this. The first 30 minutes, they completed 45 passes, right? Even upon losing 6-3, 6-3 to City in the match, even we didn't play that defensively. Whether they, like you can say it's a good thing, you can say it's a bad thing, but we didn't give them that kind of respect. Dude, they were dropping deep into the penalty box, the first 15 minutes in particular. Haaland had two shots, open header shots. Then they concede a goal and then they decided to play outside on a higher line. Why, after conceding, would you decide to play on a higher line? Why not start that way? Then they made another mistake of not playing the MVP of the first leg, which was Rudiger, who was keeping Haaland quiet. And play Kamavinga in the midfield and make it more tenacious. Sometimes you have to have more tenacity than flair. And if you took out Cruz, put Kamavinga there, move Alaba to left back and put Rudiger in the game, they would have played differently. They just would have. Mitoma through. Oh, nice block by Botman. So, it's how you lose that bothers you sometimes, LHM. It's not necessarily if you can take a loss or not. I want Middlesbrough back also because 8-1, if you know. If Liverpool lose out on Torford, then McAllister stays at Brighton, right? Well, you would think if they both get Europa League football, what's the difference? But no, I'm going to assume he'd still go to Liverpool. Would have liked Diaz if we got him over Lindelof. Yeah, so well, fair enough. If we got him over Liverpool when Lindelof when they were both at Benfica, I agree. But like when you gotta play with Maguire, you think Ruben Diaz was gonna do a better job covering up for Maguire's mistakes? I wouldn't be so sure, Rajat. I wouldn't be so sure. Let's be honest. Is he a better defender than Lindelof? Sure, but that does not mean in any sense of the term that Maguire would have been a better defender in that way of playing. Joe Linton's on the ground holding his back. Another player's on the ground. Oh my god, they got to get Undav out. Undav got a yellow. That's it. McAllister's coming in second half. Undav's already been too much of a liability. Cry for 6 days when Hazard left, and that's the last time cry for any Chelsea. Natu, I want to ask you something. Be honest. Do you miss yo-yo clubs to StatPad? Please say yes. Yeah, I know, dude. I'll tell you why I don't miss it, Dere. I don't miss it because our league becomes supremely more competitive. I mean, this has been the most competitive league in the world this season. Like, there was a point of time where 13th and 20th place were divided by 7 points, like 25 games into the season. It just proves how competitive our league is. I was like watching like La Liga like 5-6 weeks ago, and the last team was like on 12 points. So yes and no. I like the fact that top to bottom our league is super competitive, but some people might not agree. So why Emery? Because he beat Man United 3-1. Oh, Van Heck and I don't know. Van Heck is just, people are just fighting. They're just talking shit to each other in the corner now. It's getting out of hand, this game. Joe Linton's losing his mind. Guimaraes is losing his mind. This is brilliant. Somebody's gonna get sent off probably. Nathan, thoughts on Kyle Walker? Oh, here we go. You're having a debate who's the best right back in the league. And that time I said Kyle Walker in PL. Now I would say he's best right back in the world right now. All right. I'll get back to you, Nitish. Just to read everyone. Roman Dutor, what a downgrade. Fair enough. What up? Hey, Mudit. What's up? What's up? Oh, Billy Gilmore's on the ground now. This game's gonna take for. Ooh, someone got a yellow card. Ooh, what was this? What's happening here? Let's see. Gilmore. Oh, Shah smacked him in the face. Oh, wow, he got a yellow card out of play. That's interesting. He just, boom, fist him in the face. Another rumor, Chelsea was City in the Prem where Mahrez scored. You did a watch long. Even that Chelsea played better than this Madrid. I'm telling you, dude, a lot of teams played better than Madrid yesterday's game. I was shocked. Simple as that. Your prediction for this game? I wanted Brighton to win, Jod. I don't see it happening as it stands right now. Own goal by Dennis Undav in the 20-something minute. It's about to be Half time. We're just waiting for this free kick to go. Then I can get back to the chat. I have to answer Nitesh's question. No, no, Nitesh, don't worry. I'm not stalling. I'm going to get back to your question. I'm just waiting for this half to be over so I can then read the chat nicely and talk. Oh wow, second goal. Newcastle scored. Dan Burn.
Yeah, okay. Goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Brighton's making a comeback. This is bad. Dennis Ondov, no McAllister. Absolute tactical error. Absolute tactical error. Dan Burn, man. My God. I can't believe this. Eddie Howe's looking like a genius these days. Dan Burn. They could have pushed from the start, exactly, leaving Rudiger with mistake, Albert left back, and Valverde right wing. They have good options. They did, Rajat. It was lots of mistakes happened that day. Let's be honest. Jord enjoyed it though. Chelsea said Arsenal, United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Everton, Southampton, West Ham, Stoke, Swansea. Oh, wait. I want this. Oh, wow. Okay, I want this to be in prime for 1 year. Name any right back better than him. He's the best right back of this generation. Accept or not? Don't accept it. I'll explain. I'll explain why. Don't care about that thumb guy. Thumb guy. Game over. Yeah, I think it's game over. For me, it's going to be. Oh wow, George is saying it's going to be a draw. Zerbi messed up. He did mess up. Devesh saying wow. Trippier assist. Oh, wow, that's a Trippier assist again. That's right. I totally didn't clock that. Half time, guys. Danburn celebrating as Brighton. What the F? Well, some people have respect, some people don't. As long as it's affecting Liverpool chances, I'm happy with the goal. Yeah, it is. It's also affecting our chance, though, LHM. Little worried about that. Also, Chouamani should have started over Valverde, or Kamavinga should have just played in midfield. No way there's going to be a comeback. God, let's hope so. Let's hope that's not true, Rajat. Let's hope that's not true. Just let me add the scoreline, and I will get back to Nitesh's comment because I am definitely, Nitesh knows me. I will not avoid the comment. So just give me a second and update the score so then I can just happily talk about his question. Is that okay? 2-0, yeah, settled, sorted. All right. McAllister masterclass incoming. He better come in. Undav is an absolute nightmare, and he's on yellow. Damn man, indeed. Lavanya must be a little bit relieved right now. Bro thinks he's Robert Tooth. Two set beat goals. What a freak Castle team. Even don't start your fullbacks offensive work rate. Right back is the different first job. See, Nidesh knew I was gonna do that. So I'm gonna. Okay. I don't know if I don't think Kyle Walker is the best right back of this generation because he has not had the same kind of attacking input as other right backs, especially in recent history. Yes, you are right 100% about the defensive work rate's most important. And Kyle Walker, for me, in the last 10 years, has probably been England and the Premier League's overall, not overall, but best defensive right back. His consistency cannot be denied. Um, I don't know if it. I would go as far as saying in the world, Nitesh. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Um, but I would definitely say in England in the last 10 years, I that is. Think that is pretty fair to say because he did well in Spurs too, and that time he had Aaron Lennon, and they were super fast on the right hand side. If people watch that far back, they'll know who I'm talking about. Aaron Lennon used to be quite underrated, but a very pacey, tricky midfielder, right mid. They didn't used to have wingers back then. They used to play 4-4-2 a lot. Not necessarily a lot, but they used to play four mids. We had Walker and Aaron Lennon on the right hand side, and they used to be a very exciting Tottenham side back then. Um, I would say he's the best left back in England in the last 10 years. I don't know. Do people call that a generation? I guess I don't know. I don't know what is the generation. 10, 15 years. Whatever. For the last 10 years, I would say for sure Kyle Walker has been England's best right back. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I don't think anyone can really debate that. Can you? For 10 consecutive years. Yeah. No. I'll say 10 years and yeah, for sure. Better than him of this generation. Danny Alves is not this generation. He's 8 years older than him. Okay, give me a second, man. I'll get back to that. I will check that. Dan Cold. Also, my question. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, did you have a question, Devesh? I didn't see it. Sorry. Where's the question, Devesh? I can't see it. I want Middlesbrough back 8-1. You know. That's what I read. That's the last thing I read. Can you type it again, Devesh, if you don't mind? I'll read it out now. I'm reading out the chat anyway. Yeah, but your claim is best right back of generations too bold. Yeah, not of generation. I would say definitely. I wouldn't say no to England. I definitely wouldn't say no to England for sure. Best right back in the league, okay, but right back of generation. I don't know if I think. Let me just. I'll have a check on that one. Nathan, I feel new age right mids. Real Madrid fans think Real Madrid win UCL every season. If they lose, they're on the verge of depression as a result. Doing suicide, I think people forget it's a sport. Yeah, people do forget it's a sport. That is true. Um, for a lot of people, sports affects their lives personally, dude. I know it does for me as well. Um, I wouldn't go that far, but there was times as a United fan where it was really tough. I think last season, last 18 months before Ten Hag came, I think was personally very tough for me. Um, I was very frustrated with the players in particular. Um, it was tough, man. It was tough. I couldn't even. I was getting to the point of indifference, which is never good. And I can understand how people feel that way. It is a little dangerous when you merge things like that together. But yeah, cut out my bias. Wait, hold on. Cut out whose bias? Oh, okay. Oh, name anyone. 8 years old. Hold on. Oh yes, I have to check that. Thank you, Nathan. If you're putting defense score, why you put Ashley Cole, the then Chelsea one, Ashley Cole. He's up there, man. He's up there. You can't deny it. Ashley Cole's up there. Okay, so we're going right backs, guys. If you have any right backs in mind, do answer Nitesh, please, because I'm trying to do some research because well, I was told I can't name Danny Alves, so I have to name someone in the region, and I have to check everybody's age because I don't remember how old everyone is. Um, what about? Wait a minute. What about Joshua Kimmich, Nitesh? She started out as right back. I'm pretty sure Joshua Kimmich is actually younger than Kyle Walker. Let me just check. Kyle Walker's 32. Joshua Kimmich is 28. Yeah, man. I think Joshua Kimmich has been pretty good as right back. He's a midfielder now. He started out right back. He was built in the mold of Philip Lahm. Um, the hair one, yeah. Devesh, I think I'm really worried if we can do signing. Yes, okay. Yeah, Diego Costa. Yes, this one. Thank you. I realized you said Diego Costa. I remembered. Yeah, listen, dude. I'll be honest. I'm not convinced with Diego Costa. I don't think he's gonna short stop the way the hair does. And Danny Carvajal. Danny Carvajal. Nitish, Joshua Kimmich is a CDM now. He started out as right back. He's done exactly what Philip Lahm has done at Bayern Munich. You can go have a look. I don't know how you'll able to find this out, but Joshua Kimmich started out as a right back. They moved him into the midfield. So he exact same mold as Philip Lahm, and he ended up becoming captain too. So in many ways, like Philip Lahm. If it was 2016, I would have said Aspi. Yeah, well, Nitesh said for the last 10 years, right? Ish. I would say in England for sure, man. I would say saying England. I don't mind saying in England. I don't know forever. Like look at my comment. No, not you, Danny Carvajal. Yeah, I would say Carvajal, Kimmich at one time. Yeah, I said Kimmich. You said Carvajal. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. Kyle Walker clear, then Kimmich. I don't know about that, dude. Kimmich was pretty immense at right back. But again, I don't have any problem saying that about him in England. So Devesh, about I hope that answers your question, dude. I agree about the England part for sure, Nitish. I do agree about that for sure. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go. I don't know if I'd go world in the last generation, but I would definitely say in England. Yeah, I would say that. Um, Trent is good attacking the same way. Walker's good defensively. Yeah, but I tend to because they're defenders. I think to go with defenders defending the wish if that makes sense. Um, yeah. Also, Trent hasn't been good for 10 years, dude. Trent's been good for three. Let's be honest. He's talking about a generation, which is about 10 years. Cancelo seems fair. Cancelo on the left hand side and the right, you could say that. If only a certain right back stayed fit, still wouldn't be 10 years. You're not watching Europa? No, I'm not, Turing. I'm not. This game is actually quite more important in our league standings today. Nathan, but I'm happy we're on the page about he's much better than Trent Alexander, James, AWB. Listen, man. Kyle Walker has stopped his attacking forays. I don't know why he has, but he has. But if we go defensively, mm, yeah, I mean Trent is not good defensively, man. If people want to make fun of me, that's fine. Like I'm done trying to like defend that point. It's like if people want to believe whatever they want to believe, he leaves Konate exposed all the time. Like whatever, man. If people don't want to believe that, it's fine. I'm not interested in arguing anymore. Iron Man Basaka just not there attackingly. James, he's not fit enough, unfortunately, man. Otherwise, Reece James would be up there, balanced. Kieran Trippier is good, balanced as well. Very balanced right back. But defensively, I'd go Walker. I think the thing is Nitesh. I think he's very reliant on pace. I feel like if Walker lost his pace, it would have been really bad for him. But luckily for him, at 32 years old, he's not that slow, man. That's great. He's managed to keep his speeds up, which is fantastic for him. But believe me, dude, if he ever slowed down, he wouldn't be very good. Especially now that he doesn't attack as much, even it would be really difficult for him to play football anymore. I mean, I think he'd have to switch to centre back. Then he'd still be fast enough to be a centre back, but so far so good, man. The pace is still there. The attacking output is shockingly gone down though. You know, just as an extra advantage, like an extra overlap of attack. That's it. Not that City need it anyway, but always it's always nice to have options. If you're someone that believes that, I believe that it's always nice to have options. Drain true. Okay, 10 years, yeah, fair then. Yeah, I think let's say 10-ish years. I would say Walker in PL. I think for sure, man. Trent can't defend for his life too. I just think he doesn't want to, Devesh. I think, there was a point in time when he was young and hungry and he would do it. And now that he's won everything, it's more like he wants to express himself more, and expressing himself more is attacking really. But the problem with that is if they shut down his attack and he exposes Konate all the time, he just makes a bigger target for himself, like people troll him, people, go, he's not good enough anymore. Sometimes I wonder, did he peak too young? Because sometimes, defenders peak too young. They can't maintain that momentum as they get into their mid 20s and 30s. Sometimes I wonder if Trent Alexander Arnold has peaked a little bit younger than you would expect. That being said, I mean, listen, man, if you're his age, a better, who has the better 3 years for someone that young as a footballer? Um, you got to be scared of wearing them down, though, dude, man. You got to, when they're young, when they're growing, when the bones still have to be fully developed, when they're growing into their body, their physical prime. You got to be careful because they pick up those growth injuries. And sometimes, that can be career threatening for you, those growth spurts in when you're trying to fill out your body because you have not reached your athletic prime yet. You got to be really careful, man. Sometimes he plays way too many games, probably. Nathan Davies has much pace than Bernardo made him shit himself. Pace without defending intelligence is horrible. Yeah, that is true. That's true. Like, pace is good and all, but I also, to be fair though, Nitesh, I think Alphonso Davies hasn't been as good this year too. To be fair, and I think Bernardo Silva's happened to be very good this year. That might also have something to play a part in. I think, honestly, I think that has some kind of part to play in it. But yes, that is true. Sometimes I blame Reese for being that bulky. Listen, man, how you build is how you build, dude. You need strength as a defender. Yeah, we got Glenn Murray. You got Glenn Murray in the building. Two spells at Brighton, one spell at Crystal Palace, I believe. Ah, he was fun, dude. I remember when he almost made it into the national team at 30 something years old. But then, they don't want to get an old guy playing, even though he was in the form of his life and in Brighton. Plays for Brighton, they get overlooked. Now, not anymore, dude. Not anymore the way Brighton play these days, but they used to. We failed in our mission, stop the oil club, counting on Inter and United now. See what happens. I don't know what I was watching the other day though. I have to be honest. I don't know what I was watching in that game. I was very very shocked. Very shocked. What was just a pro version of AWB with positional awareness? Jokes don't attack me. Comparing with it. So man, I don't know if Van Bissaka could be as good as Walker. But I think defensively he can get pretty close because he has this crazy faith in his ability and a one v one, especially 1v1 defending. He has a lot of faith in himself. He really backs himself to dig into these tackles at really difficult areas and stuff. He could match Walker defensively eventually. I don't know about the attacking though, man. I have to be honest. Don't know about the attacking though. The attacking is a whole nother discussion. And there we see Newcastle 69 points. Oh, brutal, brutal, brutal. We're back. Yes, we are back. And the game's kicked off too. Shame upon Brighton. I think it's De Zerbi, man. I think De Zerbi's done an Ancelotti today. He's not picked the right players to play today. Neville better than Kyle Walker? Uh, maybe. Probably. Because Gary Neville has done it a little bit longer. Um, depends, man. Depends on how you want to look at things. Uh, I would take Gary Neville, but that could be my bias. Could be. Yes, Nathan, but Van Bissaka's game awareness is bad. Oh, yes, that's why he relies on one-on-one defending. That's what I'm saying. Defending, especially one-on-one, he could be as good as Walker one day. Attacking is not great. Game awareness, he drifts off, man. Very true. He does drift off. Oh boy, Newcastle are on the attack. So Caicedo is not having a good game today. Caicedo is not. Why are they playing Caicedo at right back? I don't know for the life of me why are they doing this today. Just play a defender at right back, dude. They've gone about this game a little bit wrong today, man. They have. They're not going down. As you guys notice, they're not going down Estupinian's side. They're going down Caicedo's side a lot. A lot. Not good. Gary Neville, different generation. No, no, I know. Quite aware he's of a different generation. Maybe two different generations, actually. No, well, no, not too different. Different generation, yep. Why we need to get rid of Rashford? No, not much IQ. Yeah, he doesn't have footballing IQ, but what he has done is answer the question of where the goals are going to come when Ronaldo left. Because I remember a certain amount of fan base laughing at us. Where the goals going to come? He scored 27 goals last season. I was like, okay, cool, cool. Rashford went, hold my beer, 41 goals and assists this season with games left. So we got goals, dude. And people didn't think we were going to get goals when we lost Ronaldo. So Where he lacks for IQ, he's made up in contributions this season. Rajat, I think we both can agree. I think only Vinicius and Mbappe and Haaland are above him in contributions. Seems like good company to keep. Personally speaking, I don't know how you feel about it. I think it's great company to keep. Uh, Haaland's mostly been goals, not assists, but Rashford had some assists this year, so there's that balance as well. Vinicius, I think Vinicius and Mbappe have had a decent amount of assists, if I'm not mistaken. But keep in mind, he kept Leao and Theo both quite. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I reading here? Clown would have just let him sit at home and rehab. We would have. Oh, yeah, that clown. Different match between Vinny and Reese. He literally kept Vinny quiet in Bernabeu last season. One bad match, people call out. Oh, also keep in mind, yep, I do remember that. Ancelotti got the tactics wrong yesterday. Cruz was playing too deep. Cruz in mid and playing on counter was the way to go. They didn't have a single outlet, taking nothing away from City. You can't take anything away from City, dude. Like, Real Madrid voluntarily decided to play the first 15 minutes in their penalty box. And, like, yeah, I get when people say, yeah, we play on the counter. I'm like, bro, I've never seen Real Madrid drop that deep to play on the counter, dude. How deep Real Madrid dropped was like, what is going on here? Like, even I couldn't believe, like, dude. And Turing, I do a lot of watchalongs, right? So I've seen a lot of City games, a lot of teams playing City. Let me tell you this: you can watch it for yourself if you don't believe me. There's plenty of proof. I can't think of any team that played that deep in the first 20 to 25 minutes the way Real Madrid played deep and hit on the counter. I can't think of any team City has played this season that has dropped that deep. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I thought he should have made a tenacious midfield of Kamavinga, Modric, and Valverde. Play Rudiger. He should have never ever dropped Rudiger. Play Rudiger and put Alaba to the left hand side and play all your best defenders on that day, man. That's an important game. Barcelona won the league. You got nothing else to play for. Goal. Oh, save by Steele. What a save by Steele. Bro, Brighton is just. What a save by Steele. Newcastle are just smacking them around right now. Is that a cross by Dan Burn? Follow through header by Willock. Shot gets hit by Almiron. Blocks. Willock couldn't get to the rebound quick enough. Goes over the net. I just copy Eric playing players out of position. Come on, moves. I mean, listen, man. I don't. Whether they copy them or not, I just don't think it's a great idea, really. Playing at different times. Yep. What a downgrade Aspi has had. Oh, shot! Goal! Was that Undav? Dennis Undav. Oh boy, is the comeback on? Someone said the comeback's on? George said? Wait, let me go up and check. Somebody said the comeback's coming. Hold on. Who was it? McAllister Masterclass incoming. Someone said Brighton's gonna. Someone said there's gonna be a draw. George said it's gonna be a draw, guys. Remember, George Gaming said it's gonna be a draw. Let's see what happens. He as well kept semi happy Ronaldo. We may have, but he didn't want to play, dude. He didn't want to be on the bench. Like he's having bust ups at Al Nasser as well now. Like now no one's gonna blame Ten Hag, right? He's having fights there as well. So let's see what happens. Can't blame Ten Hag for this one, can you? Zon side. There we go. Undav makes up for his terrible own goal. And he has the great pleasure of being one of the players who scores on both sides of the pitch. And for both teams. Bro, I know age catches you, but how can you be so average in defending? That's fair. Sometimes you just have bad seasons, man. You know. Man City was great, asserted dominance. Absolutely. Can't deny that. Oh, no. Oh my god, they almost hit them straight back on the counter. Callum Wilson went wide. Almiron with a cross. Wow, they almost within the minute got a goal back. Insane. Let's see that. I didn't spot that. I was reading the chat. Joe Linden feeds it to Willock, who has tons of space. Oh, Almiron was offside though. Whips it in. Finds Wilson. Wilson couldn't keep it in control. And why pay 80 million to get Chouameni makes no sense too. Well, I think he's not been having the best of form, dude. That's why he was on the bench. And I think there are a lot of people are very frustrated with him because of the pricey costs. And I think also the fact that Ancelotti should have played him, and I think people are upset they didn't play him. Wait, is he offside? Yeah, he was offside. Oh wow, Undav has 2 goals on both sides of the pitch for both teams, dude. Fantastic. Mitoma, Trivela pass, cleared. Uh, get another goal. I think it could happen, bro. Seeing Aspi down for makes me appreciate Silva more. Can I say a pushback on that, Derain? I know people are going to be upset. I say this. You might even be upset. I say this, but no offense. But Aspilicueta has been playing in a tougher league a lot longer than Thiago Silva has. Thiago Silva spent a lot of time in France, dude. Like respectfully, you know. So you got to take that into consideration as well you can appreciate Silva. Silva has been fantastic for you this season. I'm just saying though, you know, he has had more time with playing rigorous football recently than Thiago Silva has. If you know, you know. There we go. Ferguson and Ciso, McAllister. Oh, here comes the Deserby balls coming. Get ready, boys. Yeah, this is the worst I've seen us play in a big game in a long time. Hopefully, serves a wake up call for the board to retool some position. Turing, let me put it this way to you, right? I don't know if there were Real Madrid fans watching me watch the stream. I'm sure they were on other Real Madrid content creators channels. But I'll say this, and it'll sound like I'm being shameless, right? But I will double down on it since you're here. We lost to City 6-3. And even we played more attacking than you guys did in the first half. And in the first half, I believe it was only 3-1. And I believe for you guys, it was what? 2-0, right? 2-0? Was it 2-0? Yeah, it was 2-0. I think, yeah, it was 2-0. And it was 3-1 for us, I think, in our first half. And even we played more attacking in that entire game than you guys did. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't explain what I saw. I can't. I can't unsee it and I can't explain it. I don't know what to say. I'm sure there's a lot of Madrid fans in shock. I, not being a Madrid fan, I was in real shock because I couldn't believe everyone made fun of us losing to City that way, and we still played better, man. And I just, you know what, the game's done, dude. We just got to go to next season. If you're a Real Madrid fan, you can't do anything about it. CDR is what you guys got. Barcelona won the league. And I think Sevilla's gonna win Europa League. So all in all, a decent season if you're a Spanish club. Spanish clubs um, can't do anything else. Season's basically done, isn't it? The cups are over. Everything's over. Sevilla has one game if they beat Juventus. That's all. Vlahovic is on the bench. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I have to see the scores. De Serbi, don't overthink it. We had more touches in the first half, bro. Rajat, we had way more touches in the first half. Way more. That's what makes it shocking. Oh, wow. Welbeck's being taken off. Wait a minute. He's keeping Undav. But Undav's on a yellow. Gilmore, Buonanotte, and Welbeck. Wow. Wow. He's putting Dennis Undav up front. But Dennis Undav's on a yellow, man. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Doesn't seem like a smart idea for some reason. Oh, wow. Pascal Gross gets a yellow. The yellows are flying now. You're a Mumbai Indians fan? Yes, I am, dude. I am. No, I don't think we're going to make it this year. We play better in that 1-0 and 2-0 loss than Madrid. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying, dude. It's over. There's no point. Copa win, that is average. Actually, Real Madrid haven't won the Copa del Rey in a long time, Rajat. So it's actually quite a big deal for Real Madrid to win it. I know they'd like to win the league and Champions League, but you know, you can't do that every year. That's just the truth. It's harsh reality. Some people won't want to hear it, but it is the truth if you think about it. Barcelona and Real Madrid have gone 5, 7, 8 years without winning a league title, 10, 20 years without winning a Champions League. People just don't remember it because they've had a really good last 20 years, right? But they have gone 20 years without winning these things. It's football, cyclical. I've always told people that. Oh, Danburn heads it in. Caicedo crosses it back out. Why am I though? May have been about 30 years. Yeah. Did you take my silver command? Wait, hold on. What silver command? Look at the performance and now also silver performance are miles better. Three back-to-back Chelsea fan player of the years. Yeah, that's fair. MI was SRH Watchalong Monday afternoon. Ooh, you know what, John? I like that idea. Let's see what I can do. Let's do that. I like that idea. There's nothing going on Monday. Hopefully we get the win, so I'm not in a filthy mood on the weekend. You know what? I like that. Let me see if I can whip up a thumbnail. Let's do that. I like that idea, John. Just remember that. I have to remember that. Mean 20. Madrid has it in them absolutely not to show up at times too. New fans are not able to digest this performance, but for old ones like us who remember the Leon rivalry days, this you move on. Bro, people don't remember Leon won the league 7 years in a row. They had Lisandro Lopez, Jeremy Toulalon, Gregory Coupe, Sidney Govou. People think Leon is the Leon that they see today. They have no idea that Leon used to dominate French football with no money, dude. No money. That's where they got Benzema from. Hatem Ben Arfa came from there too. They were supposed to get Ben Arfa and Benzema, Real Madrid. Oh my God, what did Undav do? Ferguson and Enciso were open on the right hand side. Did I say Lockie Ferguson? That's a cricketer. Apologies. Evan Ferguson. Oh man, what did Undav do? Undav didn't look to the right. They were both open on that side. But that is a good point, Turing. That is very true. Not major fan of Rohit, his belly and he's declining output. Listen, man, he's not young for cricket. Let's just put it that way. He's actually young, but cricket can also grind down on you, man. It can. Sunday afternoon. Ooh, I don't know about Sunday afternoon, Jord. I don't know about Sunday afternoon. Damn it. If I set it up, I'll set it up, man. If I set it up, I'll set it up. I'll see what football games are, then I'll go accordingly. But yes, I like the idea. I still like the idea. Point is, Aspie never showed up properly in our worst season. Aspie was one of our worst players in our best season. He was one of our best players. Yep. Yep. They had Ozil, Di Maria, and James. And look at Virat. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. You know, Tendulkar had a stomach. You know, wasn't exactly ripped, but oh wow, oh man, look at the tape on Willock's legs, dude. It's like the tape's holding his legs together. Damn. Willock out for. Oh, he's not looking good, dude. He's really not looking good. Joe Willock out for Anderson. Anderson in. Why, man, dude? Virat is looking good. Yeah, Virat is looking good. Oh, you were asking me? Do you do FIFA streaming at all? Rajat, the thing is, I'm not very good with technology. I would love to do it. I'm not very good at FIFA, man. I wouldn't mind doing it. I'm not very good. I'm only like, I'm all right. I don't want to brag or anything. I'm not really good. But I'll consider it all in the off season, man. Let's see. We'll do some different content in the upcoming season, Rajat. I need to get some people who can help me figure this stuff out, man. It's very difficult. But I do play FIFA, Rajat. I do play FIFA. I can tell you my team if you're interested in knowing as well. I do play FIFA on PS4. If you want, I can tell you my team if you're interested in hearing it. But yes, I do play. I got Sani. I didn't do it. I didn't do the Bundesliga tots today, and I'll tell you why. I didn't do the Bundesliga tots because from tomorrow we are going to get daily icon SPCs, and there is a certain icon SPC that I'm very interested in doing, and I'm saving up all my fodder for it. I'll give you an example. I'll give you a clue of who it is. He's coming soon, baby, and I am going to get him. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to get him. Newcastle are stalling a bit with the falling down and holding themselves bet. What a save by Jason Steele, though. I'm not good at FIFA. Yeah, I'm also not. I'm all right, man. I wouldn't say I'm good. I'm all right. What a pass! What a pass that was to feed Undav. Being United fans exhausting. It is. It is indeed very exhausting. Oh, so let's see what the scores are. I was supposed to look at the scores anyway. We got 62 minutes. There's plenty of time for a comeback, Brighton. Come on, tighten up. Wow, it's nil-nil everywhere except in Fiorentina. Fiorentina is leading Basel at the moment. Yes, they're leading Basel at the moment. So that's there. As it stands, West Ham. Oh, oh, sorry, I didn't see that. It's half time at the moment. It's half time everywhere. Uh, Fiorentina's beating Basel. That's the only goal so far between Conference and Europa. Raiders left wing. Anton Griezmann not. No thanks to. I just want that Tots Ninja Turtle. You're gonna have to wait, buddy. Bunda La Liga's coming out tomorrow. You're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna. McAllister got a yellow already. Jesus, man. I'm getting punished for picking McAllister today. That's great. Nathan, which club English fans are toxic? See, I'll tell you something that's going to be. I'm gonna say something that's going to be very controversial, but I really believe it needs to be addressed. There are United fans that talk about Hillsborough, and then there are Liverpool fans that talk about 58, and they're both really disgusting. Um, those people should never be allowed to ever be anywhere around those football club stadiums. Um, it is reprehensible to ever laugh. What another save by Jason Steele. What a save. Clearance by Van Heck. Another block. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was on my own stream touring. I did both the Champions League games this week. Yeah, I did both. It's getting very fiery right now. So those are very reprehensible, LHM. Normally, in general, Arsenal fans are quite deluded. I wouldn't say they're toxic. They're quite deluded, though. I would say that. I don't think anyone's too toxic. I think there are things that they do that is quite disgusting, though. Like the United fans that find that entertaining, talk about Hillsborough, and the Liverpool fans who did it when we went to Anfield this season as well, made fun of the 58. It's disgusting. It makes you question humanity sometimes, these things. That there are people that find this entertaining whatsoever, that people lost their fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, sons. Uh, it's it really makes you wonder, not to be very philosophical, but just to be honest. I would honestly say I would say the Arsenal fans are quite entertaining and deluded. Not all of them, but there are a lot of them on YouTube, which makes it fun to watch. What Ancelotti put out yesterday is a fireable offense. Ooh, interesting. Hey, the F King 442 also we like to call it Daichi ball. Have Cruz up the pitch, be an outlet for forwards. This literally a bread and butter against Prime Barca. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking, man. I don't know. Bro, just Dino from the market and it's getting crashed. Yeah, I think it's going to be too expensive still, man. I don't have that kind of coins. Let's see let's see what other icons come out. Dude. R9 could come out. He played in Spain. Who else could come out? Ronald Koeman is going to come out apparently. I don't think he's actually not bad, but there are better centre backs in the game already. Didn't mean that part. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, no, I got it. Not doing any La Liga. Oh, interesting. Man, you gotta try and gamble and see if you get that Vinny Jr. card, dude. You gotta gamble a little bit. You find me toxic? If yes, why should I improve? They didn't listen, man. Everyone has their. A lot of people will think. A lot of people think I am the biggest Daya fan in the world, and people will think that I'm crazy. It's just how you look at the game, man. As long as you don't cross any lines, like for example, as long as you don't say anything you wouldn't say to someone to their face because you're a terrible person for doing it, like the comments on Hillsborough, the comments on Munich. If you don't do anything like that, racism stuff and all, I mean, like, everyone's all right, man. Everyone has their opinions. Some people are aggressive, some people are not. Callum Wilson almost snuck past Dunk, but Dunk was stood up for it. He would have been one on one if he passed Dunk. By the way, that was dangerous. Brighton are playing a very high line right now. I think you need to sometimes just check yourself if you feel you're getting too heated, man. That's it. That's the best way. Just try to moderate yourself. That's the best way to tackle an issue like this. Uh, yeah, that's it. So yes, yeah, how much Real has to rely on individual quality and players and playing a team of one unit, not a team of individual. Rajat, there was a lot of times we have done that last season as well. So yeah, I can see. I mean, they have a better team than us than we did last season, but obviously, but and Ciso's header goes wide. It's learning. It's a learning thing, dude. It's a humbling thing. A lot of these players will feel embarrassed by that performance, I'm sure, and you will see how they perform now. Whatever, they have a couple of league games left. You'll see how they perform. You'll see if they will take this momentum into next season, the lessons learned, and play better, or whatever, or the changes will be made, whatever. So they are. It's everyone has to learn these lessons in sports, dude. This is the only way you can learn these things, by having these lows in sports. Otherwise, you never know. If all you do is win, you never really understand what it's like to lose. That's why a lot of people make fun of PSG, right? Because they're so really not used to losing the way other teams lose because of the league they play in. And then when they lose at Champions League, you see their face, dude. You see them crumble under pressure when things aren't going their way, because this ain't the French league. And you have seen them time and time again not just bottle it but crumble. And you see them when the game's over, you see the looks on their face. They can't, like, believe it. The reason they can't believe it is because they cannibalize the French league. And yes, Monaco gives them tough fights, and everyone gives them tough fights, but and sometimes they don't even win the league. But some of the games, the way they win some of the games, you can't do that in many leagues, man. You can't do that in many leagues. And when they come to the Champions League and they get humbled again and again and again, you see the look on their face. It's just shock. How did we lose like this? We're PSG. Look, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Hakimi. How are we losing like this? And they lose every time. So, you know, this is how you get humbled in sports, dude. It's the only way you can. Um, it's hard lessons. Aspilicueta, one of my favorite players, and don't like Chelsea. I actually quite like Cesar Aspilicueta as well. He seems to be a nice guy too. He's actually, there's something really weird. I don't know if you guys like keep in touch with this stuff, but he's really good. He seems to be really good friends with Spencer, from hashtag Spencer, Spencer FC, which is kind of cool, right? He was like he. I mean, I think it's cool, man. I think, like, when footballers, like, don't mind hanging out with the regular people, actually seem very down to earth, you kind of like them a little bit more, even if they don't play for your team, because they seem like regular people, even though they have all this notoriety and they're famous, and whatever, they're millionaires. So I thought it was really cool that he and Spencer seem to be, like, decent friends. I believe he gave Spencer World Cup tickets when Spain was playing in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Something like, or he was their guest, so he kept ticket seats for them, or something like that. Like, he's seems like a nice guy, dude. He's a little bit of a shithouse when in his prime. He was a little petulant, but seems like overall quite a decent fellow. So that's nice. Another game where Brighton don't have Colville and they're losing. I don't even know, man. Colville played 3 days ago. I don't even know why he's not playing. Makes no sense to me. Nathan, I developed hatred for Liverpool because one of their bold YouTubers swearing Barca fans and dissing club history after they linked to TA. Listen, everybody thinks their club's the best, dude. And when they get humbled or when they get proved otherwise, they get pissed. They get pissed. So then they some of them take it too far. Some of them are very reactionary, and as football fans, you can be reactionary. Yeah? A lot of us are. I'm sure I can be reactionary too, depending on how terribly we lose, or how we play. I should say it's better words. And Ciso's driving feeds No, it feeds Matoma. Oh, Matoma loses balance a little bit though. Went too wide. Went too wide. Oh, Matoma skins. Who was that? Almiron? Yes, Almiron. Estupinian. Matoma. I don't know who's number 10. Can't even make out from here who he is. Oh, McAllister's number 10. Never mind. Caicedo. Van Heck. Oh wow, Brighton. Brighton's literally play. All of them are in the Newcastle half. Super high line. Bro, apart from Vinny, who's the good Tots card apart from La Liga? I don't know which cards are being released in the Tots La Liga terrain. I actually don't know who's gonna be there. I think if Rafinha gets a card, he might be a little juiced. I think Joe Linton's gonna be subbed off. He's taken off his shoe. Apart from Vinny, name one good player in FIFA. Rafinha. Griezmann has a little bit of a juiced card depending on the stats. Araujo has a bit of a Araujo has a bit of a decent card. That community card came out right 91, 93, whatever as an SPC. Yeah, good for the younger players, especially the criticism they're getting in Spain is off the charts. Will only serve to make them mentally strong. Yeah, man, if you keep winning, you don't it builds a different kind of character when you kind of lose like this. And hopefully everything, hopefully they bounce back from this. But you gotta throw some shade at Ancelotti's way, man. I know everyone's like Ancelotti did this, Ancelotti did that. You know, all of it is true, but I mean, the MVP of the last leg doesn't even start the game. I mean, you don't need to be a genius to go, wait, what's going on here? How is that even possible? Some proper, like you said, it was some of it is like a fireable offense because it's that shocking he did those moves. So let's hope everyone bounces back, man. I mean, what is there? There's still what, like a couple of games of La Liga. Let's see how they play, man. They got nothing to lose anymore. Let's see if they go out there and have some fun. Play well. So let's see. Then should I research team before supporting challenge? No, dude. You fall for whoever you fall for, man. For whatever reason you fall for it. Research seems like a very boring way to support a team. Although, Derain, I'm sure you're not happy about this, but Jokic, Denver Nuggets. Ooh, tasty first game, huh? I love Dave as a human being, but as a player now, he has been a problem. When is it ending, Robbie? Todd's card. Ooh, Lever could be a good card depending on the stats. Dembele was alright looking regards to La Liga. Dembele's card could be juiced too. There are some cards where they just juice them in the game because they have certain body types sometimes. And certain body types are favorable in FIFA. So Dembele could also be a good card, yeah. Or maybe a De Jong. De Jong could be a good card. A De Jong, Chouameni, maybe. Be a Modric. I mean, it really depends on which cards they're going to bring out, man. I just realized Alaba got knocked out. I had the Champions League road to the final Alaba. My Alaba is not going to get upgraded anymore. So I have a 92 Alaba that I can't anyway use. I was going to sell it because it's tradable, but now it's worth nothing. So I'm just going to keep it. Ronaldinho fodder. Let's just call it what it is. Out of the Carabao Cup, we are focusing on the league. Out of the FA Cup, we're focusing on the league. Out of the Europa League, we're focusing on the league. For the city, we only want to top four. Hey, LHM asked me which was the toxic fan base. I would say they are not necessarily toxic, but they're most delusional. Dude, 16 likes over 6 in the chat. Likes up. Yeah, guys, do hit the likes, please. Thank you, Rajat. This is the funniest thing I heard the other day, okay? Shaquille O'Neal just gets Superman nickname with Nikola Jokic. Wow, really? Love Alba is world class CB. I got that road to the final card, dude. You could buy it now. It probably is not worth much considering the card ratings that are being coming out now that you can pack. Um, One funny thing. Oh my god, one funny thing I saw. I don't know if you guys saw this. Clyde, not Clyde. Why am I saying Clyde? Ty from AFTV goes, "Who the hell is Deserby?" I was like, "Who the hell? What is that?" At like, I don't know, the guy who interviews him, who interviews everyone now. Cecil, his name is, I guess. He's like, "What does that got to do with anything?" He's like, "No, who is Deserby?" He's like, "What does that got to do with anything? We lost 3-0." He's like, Deserby's a nobody. He's like, if he's a nobody, we wouldn't lose 3-0. He's like, no, no, it was disgraceful. We should have won that game. I was like, what? He said we should have won that game. He should have won that game, was the words that came out of his mouth. He said Brighton aren't a good team, losing 3-0 to them at the Emirates. I mean, at Brighton. I was like, what is this guy smoking, man? I was like, this is hilarious. He's like, who the hell is Deserby? He shouldn't have slid. It was disgusting. I was like, bro, Arteta flips his hands out all the time, dude. Like, get out, man. Dude, Ty is something else, man. Ty is something else. Like, I don't think I would even want to have a football conversation with him. He doesn't make he acts like his team doesn't do anything bad, dude. I've never met someone so horse blinders, the blinders horses have so they can only look forward. I've never seen anyone with blinders the way Ty has in football. It's amazing. I mean, you guys got to go watch it, man. I was laughing so hard. Like, Robbie and Cecil couldn't believe what he was saying. He was like, dude, I don't even want to talk to you. Like, you talk rubbish. Like, even Robbie was like fed up of him. I was like, wow, Robbie's in a bad mood. It was hilarious, dude. That was the funniest thing I've seen last week. Like most defenders in Real, to be honest. Okay, Gary Neville, an 8-time PL winner, told everyone Arsenal would bottle leave, but the fans wanted his head on the stick. Listen, man. Rooney said Man City is going to destroy Real Madrid. Everyone made fun of Rooney. It's like, ah, well, someone messaged me like, looks like Rooney was right. I was like, I guess. Ooh, Guimaraes goes over. 10 minutes left. Brighton, let's go. Ooh, someone got a yellow card. Who's got a yellow card? Van Heck got a yellow card. Wow. Brighton's collecting all the yellow cards today. You said Arsenal has deluded fan base. Spurs fans will appreciate. It's not even that, LHM. You got to go watch Ty talk about this 3-0 loss to Brighton. You got to do it. I've never seen someone who. He seems like a very nice man. He seems very polite and all, but when it comes to Arsenal, it's like I've never seen blinders on that level, dude. I've never seen blinders on that level. That's like me us losing to Liverpool 7-0 and going the boys played well. Like I've never seen that level of blinders, dude. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. If you're a neutral to watch someone react like that. Uh really is. Ty is one of the person like he celebrated a UCL win against City. He's odd, dude. 10 more minutes on Brighton tied. Yeah, let's go, man. Come on. They've done the work. Dude, NC's. Ooh, that was nasty. Dude, Enciso looks like a child. Bro, can we agree DT's worst amongst them? DT is not as deluded, dude. He's not. I'm telling you, Ty is. DT just tries to be like an alpha in the way he talks about things. But I'm telling you, he's more reasonable than Ty. Ty is. Wow. Ty is. I don't know how to explain it, dude. You really require to pay attention to listen to him talk sometimes. He says some things that will stun you for sure. Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? Enciso and Almiron are both from Paraguay, aren't they? I don't know what's going on here, man. This fight's all over the pitch today. Dude, something has been said. Almiron doesn't fight like this. He's really mad right now. And Ciso said something to him. Interesting. Ty is a headache for me. He's interesting. Are you into fitness, Rajat? I have not worked out in a long time. I would love to get back to it. And ooh, oh wow, oh wow. He did this to his face while he was on the ground. Oof. Okay, I'd see why Almiron is mad for that. Madrid United fans to Rooney. Kadari Karbe. I mean, listen, man, I don't know what was his explanation, but it looks like Rudy was right. That's all. Someone said looks like Rudy was right. I was like, yeah, I guess, man. Didn't want him to be right either, but I guess. I used to be into fitness, Rajat. The pandemic has affected everything. I put on a lot of weight, but I quite enjoyed being at the gym. It was fun. Hopefully, I can go back there soon. I'm a little too overweight to start the gym right now. I need to like ease into it. Hopefully, after the rains, though, I can go back to, doing it quite regularly. Looking forward to it. F was like him, but what he said about our Glazers, no, I think Rajat, I think there are things we are missing out on here. I would hold off on anyone that comments anything about the Glazers. I think there are things we are missing. I don't know. It's just a feeling I have. Uh, a lot of people went at Ole because he was like, okay, Undav is going out for who's this kid? Pio Pion. It's an interesting name. You heard what Oli had to say then. So it's like I would just I get what you're saying, but I would just reserve whatever comments anyone says about pro Glazers for a little bit, just for a little bit, because I think something's up, something's up, something's going on here and there. So yeah, that's what separates Arsenal and Man United. I watched Women Euros 2022 match watch along. Ty was talking about Arsenal history. I mean, yeah, who won the Euros finals? A goal was scored. A goal was scored by a City player and a United player. Uh, although that Leah Williamson is very pretty, she's very cute. The Arsenal captain. I like her. She looks pretty. I mean, they don't wear makeup when they play football, but she has nice features. Sorry, my mistake. I thought you were talking about troops. Ties are not. I like troops. Troops did a video where we lost to Brighton when McAllister at the penalty. He's like bottle jobs, bottle jobs, bottle jobs, and then 1 week later they lose 3-0. I was like bottle jobs. We lost by one goal and a penalty in extra time. We lost 3-0 and got outclassed. Bottle jobs. Dude, karma works in such a funny way. Troops had to eat shit in literally in less than a week. It's hilarious, dude. It's hilarious how karma works. LOL, I eat too much. Who doesn't, dude? If there's good food around, you can't help it. Rooney is spoiling the brotherhood between our fan bases, by the way. Why is it do you think Madrid fans have a soft spot for United and vice versa? During I can't really answer that question. I think it's something to do with 58, where Madrid offered players for us to build us back. I also think we've had a good. I think we've also had like good partnerships where we agree to play friendlies with each other and stuff over the years. Maybe something to do with marketing those friendlies. The fact that we have switched players back and forth, which is whatever, yeah, to varying extents. Like I don't know, man. It's a very interesting question. A lot of people ask me that. I only can give them my answer, which is um, my favorite player was David Beckham. He went to Real Madrid, so I used to watch Real Madrid for them, and then I enjoyed watching Real Madrid play football. So that's my answer. I can't really speak for other people because there's a lot of people that haven't even watched David Beckham play live. So that's my answer personally. But I love it, man. Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, that way, Varane, Casemiro this way. Sorry, Beckham, Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy that way, Varane, Casemiro. So I'm like, it seems like a great. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we just get along well as legacy clubs. I don't know. It's a very good question. I wish I had an answer. I wish I had a good answer for you. But that's the reason I like it is that's the reason why I don't have a soft spot. But if we didn't win, I'd want Madrid to win things. That's it. What I don't like, you know what I don't like though, Turing? I don't like one thing where the new Madrid fans go, United are shit. Ten Hag ruined Ronaldo. Dude, Ronaldo is having problems with Al Nasser as well. No one's going to talk about that because it doesn't suit the narrative, right? If Ronaldo was asked to play a little more off the bench, he should have just done it till the end of the year and then asked for a leave. He didn't have to do what he had to do. He didn't have to play in Saudi Arabia and do that interview. But that's not the point. My point is, a lot of people will go, United are shit now. Look at this, look at that. Look what they did to Ronaldo. And I think to myself sometimes, I'm like, y'all are using one player's example, but and ruining and creating hatred amongst our fan bases, which actually normally get along. And the other thing people go is like, they make fun of us during our down spell now. Oh no, Callum Wilson's through. It's not offside. Callum Wilson's through. Goal. Damn, man, we gotta go to beat Bournemouth. That's annoying. That's frustrating. Um, yeah, and people do this now. Look at United are crap. Keep them away from our club. And I don't like that, man. I don't like that. It's like new fans are like, I don't know, man. New fans are like making it feel like, I don't know. New fans are kind of ruining it a little bit because some of them are so new they're not aware of the history between both clubs. So they don't understand like what they're saying. I'm pretty sure Callum Wilson's off. Is he on or off? Doesn't really matter. There's like a minute left. Elatoon, okay, yep. Anybody from Sporting we need to sign? I wouldn't mind Gonzalo Inacio. I wouldn't mind Gonzalo Inacio. I know people want Diego Costa, but I just don't think goalkeeper's an issue we need right now, dude. I just don't. But this has been a big Jokic guy for years. He is amazing. It's crazy. It took people this long, but I'm glad he's finally getting respect. It's a badly run club. Second person on DR Sports headache is Raul. That guy is too much delude. He always does Barca, even if it's the Spain end. Yeah, saw that. Oh no. Oh no. Callum Wilson through. Spins. Feeds it. Another goal. Guimaraes goal. Oh, this is embarrassing. There's no point of in updating it now. Deserby has made an absolute mistake. Absolute mistake. Brighton are going to do well to get Europa now, unfortunately. This was a very good signing by Newcastle. Bruno Guimaraes. Uh, 8 minutes extra time. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a difference now. I like truths among some DC. Don't ask me annoying Robbie. Don't speak much, sir. Troops. It is that. Did you want Robinho? No, I don't want Robinho. Don't think Ten Hag dealt with Ronaldo so well. Not how to treat legends. Rajat, I agree and I also disagree. I'm like, if he doesn't think he is effective the way he wants to play, much like De Gea, then he goes with what he got. I'll give you a really good example. Not to mean he needs special treatment, but yeah, I don't know. I get what you mean. He could have treated him better. I agree. But can we just go back to one thing, right, Rajat? Just think about this, okay? Uh, this is going a little far back. I don't know if you remember, but I had this argument with the Giant from TCS, who's a Madrid fan. I'm like, the best games we have played before Ronaldo left, okay, was the games we didn't have Ronaldo in the team starting. For example, the Tottenham game in which he walked out. Uh, that was one of our best performances in the season, and he didn't play that game. There are some game I This is how I think it was going to be. Okay, it could be right, it could be wrong, but what I thought is there are certain games he's gonna play Ronaldo, and there are certain games he's going to bring Ronaldo on after he bears down the team. And Ronaldo didn't find that acceptable, which you can say is not professional. You can say it's fair. It depends on how you look at it. I would say Ronaldo, you're 38 years old. Maybe it's not the best idea you play all the games. Personally speaking, that's just me. Could be completely wrong. Fair enough. I'll take it if I'm wrong. But that's my opinion. And he could have done a lot better. But I mean, not a lot better. He could have done better to solve this. But then you can push back and say, Rajat, that oh my God, Wilson. Oh, Wilson almost made it five. They're pushing way too high line. Oh my God, Caicedo's had a terrible game. Caicedo's had a terrible game today. Jason Steele has saved this team a lot today. Um, so they could have done better for sure. I think it goes both ways though. I think if Ronaldo just accepts his role, swallows his pride a little bit, accepts his role that he's not going to start every game, he could have still played in England. At the end of the season, he goes, "Please don't renew my contract. I want to leave." And he could have gone to a club he wants to go to. He would still be playing in England. He's gone to Saudi Arabia, and apparently there are problems there now. Like Ronaldo's a bit of a common denominator for these issues. I'm not saying it's his fault completely. That would be not fair. But I'd also say, everyone's got to take equal responsibility for this behaviors. All the behaviors involved. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's a grown man, and everyone should be equally responsible for how they behave as professionals, rightly or wrongly. So yeah, man. I mean, they could have definitely both done a lot better, but it is what it is. Yeah. Joe Linton and Trippier out for Javier Manquillo and Matt Target. Okay, I'll get to some of the questions. I missed some. How old is TCSB? 21, 22? Older than that, I believe. Raja, I believe they're 24, 25. I think they're 24 and 26, if I'm not mistaken. Wilson, your captain, so lucky, yeah. But fortunately, in my mini leagues, a lot of people have Wilson as captain. Game week 37 is going to be fun, though. Bro, they get on everybody's. I find such fans irritating. You should read what they say about their own legends. Yeah, man. I mean, we have we have not so good fans in every club as well. There was Callum Wilson during doing in this. How was Callum doing in Arsenal matches? Good point. I don't know what Newcastle did that day. They looked missing. For me, I respect United because of what they represent in football. That's why you might have noticed I have strong opinions about United not getting oil money. During, I think, because of the league we are in, if you want United to be the United of old, this is the only way you can compete now. Um, I don't necessarily want oil money, but I don't want the Glazers, and I don't want to be bought on more debt. And currently, these are the options. One option is willing to rebuild our club and restore its legacy. You can call it oil money if you want, that's fine. I won't be offended by it because this is how our league works. We don't have fan owned clubs, so we don't have a say in what goes on in many ways, whether people like to admit it or not. That is the reality of English football clubs. The second thing I would say is I don't want the Glazers at 10 and 20%, which is what Ratcliffe's doing. And everyone's like, why won't you want Sir Jim? It's not oil money, it's not state owned. I'm like, the same person is keeping 20% of the owners that have pushed this club into more debt. So imagine if you buy a club on 400 million debt and your debt's still not paid off after 18 years. In fact, you have more debt. Then the new owners are coming in and buying the club also on debt. if you are a football fan of this club, Turing, and you have whatever, even rudimentary knowledge about finances, you will not want your club to get another owner who buys it on debt. Okay. And then on top of that, keeps the same people that have bought this club on debt, taken 1 billion out on dividends over the years, and keep those same people as part of the furniture in the new regime. And then you have another a person who wants to build a new stadium, allow the women to play in Old Trafford, who are, by the way, leading the league in Women's Super League right now. Well, just lost an FA Cup final. They don't even play at Old Trafford their games. The Glazers didn't want a women's team. These are the people that Jim Ratcliffe wants to keep in the club, and the other people want to refurbish the entire stadium, put more money into the club, develop the surrounding properties, create better facilities for us. Who would you pick, Turing? Who would you pick if even if it wasn't oil money? I don't care if it was Amazon, Apple, whoever. I would have picked those people. And right now we don't have those options except for Sheikh Jassim. If it was Elon Musk, I'd take Elon Musk. If it was Apple, I'd take Apple. If it was a Todd Bowley-ish kind of person, I'd take Todd Bowley. But these aren't the options we have. We have a Manchester United fan that wants to redo the whole club and restore it. And then we have a Manchester United fan who wants to keep the Glazers in and has a season ticket at Chelsea. So these are our options, and we don't have a say in the matter. And people still want Sir Jim Ratcliffe with Glazers owning 20% of our club. It's disappointing because people are going to pet their ego instead of thinking about what's going to happen to the club. What if our club files for bankruptcy? Who's going to be there then? Where's all the social justice warriors going to be? How much more debt can a club take? I don't even know how the Premier League and the FA is allowing another owner to buy this club on debt. When Chelsea bought the club recently, they put a Glazers clause where you can't take out money out of the club for 10 years. You know why it's called a Glazers clause? Because the Glazers have sucked our club dry. So I understand why people don't want us to get oil money, but you have to understand that we don't have options. Options is great if you have them. If you don't have options, you got to go with what's good for your club, whether you like it or not. What's good for my club, whether I like it or not, is Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani. Hands down. It's not even an argument, unfortunately. Because if you just put their bids side by side and you read it, the maths isn't mathing on Sir Jim Ratcliffe, apart from everyone gets a pat on the back and goes, oh, oh wow, we didn't get state ownership. We are good people. Yeah, but he's buying our club on more debt. Debt that we have originally can't pay off after 18 years. More debt on that debt. I mean, come on, man. Like which business owner would take sell their buy a business on debt when they can buy a whole new when they can when someone else can, like, just start a new business. No one's going to buy a club on no one's going to buy anything on debt, dude. Unless they plan on getting there's loopholes, financial loopholes where you don't have to pay the debt forever. No one just does that, dude. And Ciso and Almiron are making up. That's nice. I believe they're both Paraguayan. So yeah, that's nice. But that's my take on it, man. I get what people say. I understand why people don't want Sheikh Jassim, but I mean, you have to go with the options we got. We don't have that many options. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is for us. Lord Bentner, haha. Oh wow. Forza Inter. Nathan, does Isaac remind you of Henry? A little bit, especially how he runs. I feel Rao is an immature guy in Diaspora when yeah, yep. I've watched a few of the clips. How Brighton playing at the weekend? It's a good question. He plays part of it. Mm-hmm. Wonder scores a goal and own goal. It's a mixed performance from him. Didn't matter when in the end, did it? Sadly. Not after you eat that many. Uh, Hold on. What about you, 30, 31? No comments. Need Caicedo from Brighton. Bro, Rajat, Caicedo's had I don't know what's going on with his game. Mini league, fantasy football. Yes, John, yes. I can relate to you, bro. There are people who say Hazard isn't a Chelsea legend and was overrated. Yeah. Forget about Man City's success. Focus on Chelsea and Liverpool. That's true. Yeah, then bro, and Roma was Leverkusen full on park the buses going on. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man, to go to a final. You gotta love Trophy Mourinho, dude. Jim will take debt on him, not on a club. Yeah, but it's still debt, dude. I don't I want to be debt free, Rajat. I don't want any of this debt thing. It's frustrating. Why do you hate oil money? Logical biasness is nothing less than racism. I don't hate oil money. I don't think anyone hates oil money. It's just what they do outside of their businesses that might affect people. I think. I guess. I don't know, man. For me, I want my club to be debt free. That's my thoughts on it. Worst performance of Caicedo and Estupinian I've seen. That's true. That's true. Howlers today, especially Caicedo. I don't want Ratcliffe. Chelsea's season ticket holder club will still be under debt. No renovation. Old Trafford. Most importantly, exactly. Why do you think Roman said no to SGR? I don't know. He didn't have enough money. I heard Derain. I could be wrong. The bid wasn't good enough. I think. Could be wrong. We need big money to survive and compete for trophies. Be it club or any other person will big money and whoever waves the debt. Absolutely. We can try Germany way 50 plus one. Yeah, I don't think we can, Rajat. I don't think we can change it. We need owners to buy this club and give it basically to the fans, and I don't think any owner is gonna do that personally. Cristiano's here, Newcastle fan, Bruno Wilson, Almiron, bro. Congratulations, dude. Absolute demolition. 1-1, Rajat Singh. Three more points, that's true. Man United will be third, haha. Let's see. OMG, don't procrastinate your work, learn from Liverpool. There's always a time for everything and its place and it's time to sleep. Good night. Respect for Roma for clearing all the debt. That's also true. That happened. British talking about racism. Eh, Listen, football creeks. Here's the thing, right? The new Britishers are not like the old Britishers. That's what I will say. There's a lot of people in England that aren't happy about the royal family. So you have to be very careful about what you say because you can't, those people don't live, we don't live back in those times either. Neither do they. There's a lot of people that aren't happy about what happened, and there's a lot of people that want to move on from it by whatever means. And so you have to keep that in mind when you say things like that for Buck Creeks, not because you're wrong or right, but because there are people that live there right now that aren't happy about those things and that want to move on and make the world a more acceptable place. And there's a lot of countries that have bad history, and a lot of people aren't happy about the royal family to this day. So it's not everyone that falls in that bracket. But I get what you're saying. It can be ironic. I agree. Fair, it's complicated. Maybe have romanticized version of United reality or PL is if during. I think if we were all 50 plus one, I think we'd all be sitting here having a much more neutral conversation in general. I don't think Man City would have been that successful because it would be owned by the club, by the people. I don't know about United. It could you could apply that down the whole league. But no, I think it's fine if you have a romanticized version of it, Turing. It's just that it's gotten to the point now where to compete, you kind of have to do this. And yes, money doesn't guarantee you success. I agree. But what it does is it improves the chances of it, whether it's this season or it's the next season. Um, Yeah, that's what I say. I think you're right. I think a lot of people have that romanticized version of United. I think the people that want SJR are those people as well. Um, and I do understand it. And if there was a better option, I would not go for Sheikh Jassim either. The thing is, Sheikh Jassim is a fan. Okay, fine, he has oil money, but that doesn't mean he's not a fan. I think there's a picture of him in 2011. And I think there's a statement in 2011 saying he was interested in buying the club in 2011. It's just now that oil money is a thing we like to bring up. That oil money is, I think if Sheikh Jassim bought us in 2011, he would just be, you know, part of the furniture. But now it's become a thing that everyone's so aware of that they have this term for it now. Thank you. Um, so that's what I think, man. I think you're vision of it is very fair. I think a lot of people have that vision, but I think the landscape has changed in the Premier League during. So in order to survive, you gotta adapt. Otherwise, we'll get taken out too. But a classic example, Nottingham Forest. It took them 15 years to come back up, dude. No matter what happens in the Champions League final, they still have more European cups than City. But that doesn't change the fact that they haven't been in the Premier League in forever. Man, what was Mitoma doing? Total dick. I said SJR said he's buying the club on loan. Oh, well, makes sense then. Even he didn't want the club to be on that. Leverkusen has 6 shots on target, still 0 goals. Roma playing park the pass. Let's go. Shofe Mourinho. What was Kaiser doing in right back? No McAllister, total blunder from De Zerbi. Back to back blunders, dude. What can you do? Are you over 30 years? Who knows, Rajat? Who knows? Brighton is in a genuine position to get fourth place, but look at their place now. They have City, Villa, and South. Seriously, man. That Forest game shook them. Forest battered them. Really shook them. Imagine if Glazers were at Roman situation where they had to give 5 billion club sales to government and no club. Oh my god, Glazers would never part with their money. What would happen? I don't know, dude. Glazers giving away money is something I don't think I would live to see. With Shea Given. Shea Given obviously played for Newcastle. For people who don't know that, very happy. Old keeper for Newcastle. People were okay with City to go. Yeah, the reason they're not because it's United football creeks. With respect to you and Man City, a lot of animosity towards United overall. So yeah, they were okay with Newcastle as well. Funny enough, but you know, people welcome to think that everybody has their own opinion. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Everybody has their own. Yeah. Zerbi out of their mind. Caicedo can play right back. Few certain games, not every game. Yeah, man, he played. Didn't he play against us even at right back? Even I believe he played. I remember him playing Gross at right back one game, and I was like, maybe you just buy a new right back. That might be a better idea. Daz is here. What's up, Daz? Hope you're well today. I'm feeling good, Daz. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Oops, little blurry, but I'm good. Second, this always zones out this camera. Oh, came back. Let's see it. Sorry about that. Sheikh Jassim and Sergio are both eligible to bid for Chelsea, but only SJR did. Sheikh Jassim could have easily bought Chelsea, but he didn't. So he's a real fanboy. Can't say for SJR. Especially with those season tickets, dude. You definitely can't say it. It all changed after PSG take over the mess they create. That's true. PSG is part of this blame where people have become more wary of the scenario. I think the way Newcastle and Man City have done it have been gradual. Oh, and I think I'm very curious to see what happens with Newcastle next season. Very gradual. City did it very gradually. PSG did not. One team can spoil it for the rest of us, man. It's true. It can happen. I'm ready to your Manchester derby to be termed as Oilchester derby rather than it being a one-sided fixture. Yeah, man. Listen, you gotta have to listen to that stuff. It is what it is. That Limca, no, it's electrolyte water, dude. It's electral. In the heat right now, Rajat. I don't know where you're watching from. Where are you watching it from, Rajat? Actually, I forgot to ask. But Goa, it's pretty humid. It's really hot here. You got to stay a little bit more hydrated than necessary. Sometimes water's not good enough, dude. So I have some electrolytes with water. It looks like Limca, but it's just electrolytes with water. Would you take Todd in Chelsea? I would take Todd in Chelsea Derain only if he had structure, man. Uh, it's kind of collapsed under him. It looked exciting in January, but then it just collapsed all over the place. But would you take an owner that wants to spend money and he's willing to get the best out of your team for the team? I mean, I think everyone would take an owner like that. I will come for pens in the Sevilla game. Oh, Lavanya, I'm signing off, buddy. I'm off to bed. I'm feeling exhausted. Sevilla versus U is going to extra time. At least Manchester clubs will be back, not Liverpool. They'll be in the mud. Yeah, man. Like it actually, you know what, Rajat? That actually proves my point. Lemon water, maybe. No, it's just electral. Electral is like electrolytes, dude. It's like stuff you get over the counter in not clinics. What am I saying? In pharmacies, yeah. Just type electrolytes, dude. It's like comes in powders, like Gatorade powder, that kind of thing. Manchester, yeah. US. Oh wow, Rajat, you're watching from the USA. Damn, man. Okay. Oh, what's the time there now? 2 o'clock. If you're on the West Coast, it's at 5 o'clock. No, 4 o'clock. No, wait. Oh, 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock if you're in the East Coast. From day one, it was only Todd Bowley buying Chelsea. Rest were all there for time, but I knew Todd is buying because soon as Roman put the club for sale, Todd openly said he wants it. I'm happy to take any owner who spends good and doesn't force signings on manager and also leaves the Glazers out. Don't forget that part, Danish. Nathan Jose parking the bus in Leverkusen. Not surprised. Hey Joshua, Joshua's a Newcastle fan, guys. Fantastic performance today, dude. Little bit of luck with Deserby's choices, but I think for the most part, Newcastle absolutely outplayed them. Yeah, 4-1 might be a little harsh, but I think by then Brighton were just full on. Then the heck played Wilson online. I'm super nervous about today's. Yeah, man, there was a lot at stake for today's game, man. There's going to be super pressure on Liverpool now because they got to play Aston Villa. Aston Villa is gonna be hungry for this game because Brighton dropped off a little bit, man. I feel bad for Jason Steele. Jason Steele had to make a couple of crazy saves as well. Love for United that isn't letting Pogba play for any other club. Here it's about to be 4. Okay, so you're somewhere on the East Coast, Rajat, I guess. I won't blame Todd for the mess we are in because the players we had under Tuchel were bang average. Considering no UCL football next season, no player would have come to us. Not blaming Todd. Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. Don't want Glazers, big names signing like Di Maria and Sanchez again. Yeah, man, we gotta really structure out the club. I don't want Richard Arnold, dude, the donkey. I don't want anybody from the old regime. Dude. I want them all gone, all of them. Just all of them are just absolute terrible. Caicedo at right back was not a good choice. He's had one of the worst games I've seen in a while, dude. You know how many matches Mourinho played Park the Bus in United? A lot, a lot. But if you know what's the funny thing about that though, LHM? If you're winning, nobody really cares. They will moan about it, but believe me, all of them would take a win. Let's just put it that way. Yesterday, Gabigol pointed at his Copa Libertadores badge to Marcelo. Marcelo pointed at his tattoo of the. You see? Oh, who does that? Oh, that you're asking for that, though, to be fair. One Guardiola at the club, it could be. I would love Josco Guardiola. Absolutely. Mbappe to United may happen, yeah. Mbappe to United with Greenwood and 80 million. You know, when I hear that deal, I can't help but feel that the Qataris are going to take over. When I hear something like that, that's mad. I want Ole as director of football or head of scouting department. You know what, Danish? I would love Solskjaer back in the club. Whether it is a striking coach, under 21s like his previous job, brand ambassador. I don't know if he'll be good at scouting department, Danish, because I think he just focuses a lot on the Premier League because he's basically spent his whole life in England, which is understandable. He did want Grealish over Van der Beek. People won't remember that one, but it's true. Did want Bruno Fernandes as well. Um, in at the beginning of the season, got him in Jan. But I would take him. I would take him as like striking coach for the under 21s or the reserve team. He had so much success there. I would love to have him back in the club. I know a lot of fans will think I'm crazy and they'll be like, "You're high, dude. It was a disaster." I think depending on the role you give him, I think he can still contribute to this club. I think he's been a fantastic servant to this club. Maybe to even his own detriment, much like Frank Lampard. But I genuinely believe Genuinely, I'm not making a joke. I genuinely believe he has so much to offer with his experiences at the club to youngsters, and maybe one day we'll see him back in a different role. Would love that if that happened. Guardiola's heading to City. Who knows, dude? Who knows where everyone's going, man? It's gonna be fun. Nathan secretly missing Pogba and Lingard. I'm absolutely not missing either of them. I can happily tell you that neither of them. Caicedo played right back first, half, Sheffield midfield second, and he was equally bad in both. So maybe it is what it is, man. Caicedo's at the midfield, not right back. Yeah, maybe not City. Yeah, Onana, Reece, Badishil, Fofana, Chile, Enzo, Amrabat, Madrid. Yeah, Thuram is good enough to come top 8. Yeah, please, Poch. See what happens. We need a better set piece coach. I mean, we got the one from Chelsea, and we are all right. Ole can go to under 15, under 17. Yeah, man, I would love that. He seems like he's really good with kids. Uh, he's had experience coaching the youngsters as well already successfully. I would love them to be in these roles, man. Not in the controlling top 11 roles, but like just around, like how Bayern Munich has the setup. I'd love that. Juventus has a setup. AC Milan has a setup. Love something like that. But let's see, man. It's a little too soon, I guess. Maybe one day, but I would love that. That would be awesome. I'd celebrate that. Could coach our women's team as well. He could. His daughter was playing for it before the she had to leave, I guess. City's going after Guardiola as Laporte is leaving. We're gonna go big for him. Oh wow, Laporte's leaving. Gundogan might leave. Bernardo might leave. Bit of a transition phase for City. Interesting. Ethan, your thoughts on Frank Lampard as assistant manager under Poch? A lot of rumors says he wants Super Frankie. That would be great. That would be great. I think Frank Lampard has to learn from someone who's done it at a higher level than him, man. And it has nothing to do with money and stuff. I think Poch has done this way at a higher level more than Lampard. I think he could learn stuff from it. I don't know if he would want to do it though, because he was coach of this team. This was his team at one point of time. I don't know if for the same team he'd like to be an assistant coach. And Andy Cole as strike coach. Listen, man, if they're willing to be in these roles, I don't want them in management. They're willing to be in these roles and help us bring out the next futures and generations of our club. I'd love it. I'd love it. I saw someone with a Man United Pogba shirt today. Bro must not know which year it is. We'll see what Qatar will do. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Man United playing tomorrow? No, we're playing Saturday, Josh. I know it's Friday for us today, but a lot of people watching it, it's not Friday for them. But yes, I believe I'll tell you what we're doing. I'll give you the lineup. United are playing 7:30 on Saturday, 7:30 in the evening. The weekend opener will be Spurs versus Brentford. That's the first game. They're showing the remaining games Liverpool, Newcastle, and United have. United obviously has 3 games, one away game and 2 back-to-back homes. Newcastle has Leicester and Chelsea. Liverpool have Aston Villa and Southampton. Let's see what happens, man. Yes, Bournemouth versus Manchester United, 7:30 Saturday. That is okay. Take care. Meet in the next day. Absolutely, Rajat. Enjoy the rest of your day. Last time go through UCL final. I told you, bro. Dude, I'm the one who said I think they can win the thing. Then what's the difference between park the bus and haram ball? Just different words. Haram ball is more shithousery, and park the bus is more sophisticated and more well-behaved players, I guess. Just 2 more wins for Man United, 1 more win for us. Top 4 will be secured. Let's see what happens, man. We got to both play Chelsea. Aston Villa. Can Aston Villa do the damage, dude? That's the thing. If Aston Villa does the damage on Saturday, we just need 1-1 win. I mean, quite honestly, Joshua, we just need 1 win, and I don't even think you need a win if Liverpool lose. We need a win. I don't think you guys need a win though. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. It would be fantastic. It would be absolutely fantastic if Aston Villa do the job for us and we don't have to bother. It would be great. I would love that. Park the bus, more technical term, yeah. And also the players don't act like assholes in general. Around ball is 8-1-1. Oh wow, extra time 1-1 Sevilla Juventus. Bayern Roma 0-0. Basel Fiorentina still going on. West Ham through 1-0. Basel for Fiorentina is 2-1. Let's see what the matches were. So in the prior legs, for people who don't know, Roma was winning 1-1, 1-0. It's currently 0-0 with Roma to go through. Sevilla is going into penalties. Sevilla Juventus. Ram ball is Simeone ball, Pak the ball is Southgate ball. Simple. Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Basel was winning 2-1, and now Fiorentino is winning. Wow, wait, hold on a minute. Oh, wow, Fiorentina and Basel are going to go into extra time as well. Oh, wow, okay. 3-3 on aggregate. Either way, West Ham are through. The only English team in a final. The Hammers. Not a lot of difference, LHM. Goalkeeper from the Portuguese league, Diego Costa. Forwards from Eredivisie, Brobbey, I would say, is someone Ten Hag's interested. Midfielder from Serie A. Who would we get from Serie A as a midfielder? Coop Minus, maybe? Defenders from La Liga, Frimpong, possible. We did Villa a favor today. Bro, I think Villa's gonna do all of us a favor if they beat Liverpool, because I think they can't catch you, and if we beat Bournemouth, they can't catch us. Villa might be doing everybody a favor today on the weekend. Arambol, oh wait, hold on, and then comes Simeone 10-0, 10-0. Victory over Chelsea guarantees us PL despite Arsenal win over. I think Arsenal are playing before you, football creeks. If Arsenal draw or lose, I think you'll win without playing Chelsea anyway. That's why I asked him that question. He wanted me to make talk about Simeone. Ugh, cringy. Will Newcastle have a 1 billion transfer? No, that then you say, who the hell knows, during the way FFP works and the fact that they'll get even more money in because they qualified for Champions League, possibly. Anything, who knows what their budget's gonna be? That's a good point. Football Creeks are like 5-5-0. Either we're all here for Forza and we have no choice, dude. We have no choice. Mbappe, Neymar, Rice, Barella to Newcastle. Oh my god. Oh my god, can you imagine? I would love to see Neymar at Newcastle. That would be real giggles. I would love to see that. I would love to see him in Newcastle. During a no, we're already close to our FFP at the moment, but our league position, new sponsors, selling players will help us buy players. Okay, interesting. It's a joke, bro. I know it's a joke, but that would be quite amusing. Although you know what? They could get Rice. Rice does want to leave. I don't think Barella wants to leave Italy anyway. And Mbappe and Neymar, who knows what they want to do. Can't believe I'm supporting that dude in the final. Yeah, let's not talk about Lukaku, dude. It's been a long night. We don't need to talk about Lukaku. It's been a fun night, but it's been a long night because no one wants to talk about that guy. Let me be more clear. I don't want to talk about Lukaku. Guys, what do you think? Should we just stay for the penalties or should I sign off? Up to you guys. Tell me, what do you want to do? I'm down for watching some penalties. I mean, I don't want to, but I'm down for watching it if everyone's here. I have to get some sleep. Fair enough, Joshua. I'll see you for Tammy Abraham gets yellow card. I'll see you for any of the watch-alongs on the weekend. If you want to join me, feel free. Especially for the United one. Love to have you here. 8 minutes extra time. I don't know if this is the first half or not because I'm just watching it. Your wish. Thanks for the watch along, Nathan. No problem, Joshua. Thank you for joining in as always. 20 free agents. We have 100 mil transfer window. If takeover doesn't take place, get a truck and bought free agents from every top 4 team filings. We're gonna have to do something like that for sure. We're gonna have to do like a Vegas thing. We're gonna. Oh my god, I was watching the wrong match. I'm wondering why Mourinho is hugging Xavi Alonso. Not even watching the right one. 92 minutes. What is it? Is the extra time just started? Stay. Penalties. If you're doing penalties, I'll make coffee. So say, well, I'm definitely okay. Give me a minute. I'm watching it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go change the channel as well. Okay, cool. Everyone, take a couple of minutes. Go get your waters. Go get what you need, and join me back here. We'll watch this. Hold on. Shot comes in. Oh, Juventus almost scored. I don't know where Vlahovic came from, but he came from there. Give me a couple of minutes, guys. I'll be back. I'm not signing off or anything. I'm just going to get water and stuff. If you guys want to go make coffee or whatever, go come back. It's only 93 minutes. There's plenty of game left. So give me a couple of minutes, guys. I'll be back here. Jose in the final. Yes, that is true. I did see that part before I changed back to this. Jose Mourinho in the finals. So we got Roma as one finalist. We got West Ham at one finalist. Fiorentina and Basel will go into extra time, and Sevilla and Juventus are already in extra time. So let's see what happens. Nathan Javi Alonso also played for Mourinho and Real Madrid. Yes, that's true. That is true. Okay, guys, give me a couple of minutes. I'm watching. There's only one match going on today, and it's Sevilla Juventus. The other game's over. Yes, yes, I know. Sevilla scored. I saw. Shall we change the scores here? Since anyway, I'm doing it the watch along. I think we should, right? It makes sense. So just switch all the scores out. This is why you have to always be careful at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. It's a tough place to be. It's a tough place to be. We have learned that firsthand this season. Let me just update all the scores so I can put it here. So we got. Oh wow, Sevilla made a comeback. I didn't know that. Vlahovic scores first, 65. And 5 minutes later, Suso scores 71. And then Lamela from Spurs, Spurs, don't forget, he's still a Spurs player if I'm not mistaken, scores in 95 minutes. Well, the Spurs players are doing well somewhere. That's nice to say, I suppose. Oh my god, Brian Hill. I don't know if he was on loan from Spurs or not, but Spurs players getting on the score. Ooh, header. Straight to the goalie. Straight to the goalie. Bonu, the hero from Morocco. Man, Morocco had such a good World Cup run. Unbelievable they came that far. Nathan, why everyone is in red? Sevilla against United, were they all in white? I actually don't know. That's actually a good point. I didn't notice that. Why is everyone in? I mean, Sevilla is a red and white. Nah. Well, I mean, it depends on how old is the. I think they used to be red and white, isn't it, Sevilla? So maybe I don't know. Maybe they. I feel like red is a more common color in Sevilla anyway. I mean, notwithstanding the kits. It's an interesting question though. Were they against United? They were all white. I don't really remember, man. I have to say it was a day I would like to forget personally. Speaking of bad performances, Brian Hill, man, Americ Lamella's unbelievable, dude. It's another final for Seville. It seems like unbelievable, man. Like you can't make this up. Can't make this up. I mean, the game's still not over. There's about 6 minutes of this and another 15. Anything can happen. But I think it'll go to penalties maximum. I don't think anything else can happen. I'm watching HBO's Chernobyl, my favorite genre. Oh, yeah, I've heard of Chernobyl. Sevilla good in this competition, lol. I want to watch Chernobyl, but I heard it's a mini series, so not interested. It is a mini series, but it's very action packed, and also it's just a different. It's just something different, right? For anyone who doesn't, just a dramatic take on the incident, which is very apparently it's very visceral. The people who got like the people who acted in it and got the poisoning and all. It's quite visual. Let's put it that way. Which match you watching? UCL, UEL. I'm watching Sevilla Juventus, dude. I have the score up here. I've changed the score today. Captain last was red is their primary color. Their whole stadium is red. Thank you, Turing. Because I'm pretty sure the Sevilla of old used to be red and white, like a proper red and white, not with just the numbers in red and the collar. Like they used to be red and white, like a lot of red. Even I thought, for a second when I had to think about that. We might see Mourinho and Pep in the Super Cup in That's true. You might see that. I'm on the third episode. What is it? A 6 episode series, Chernobyl? Acuna. Wait, 1 minute. I thought that was a corner. Oh, he headed around to Acuna. Oh, bad luck by Chiesa. Wait a minute. What? Is it still a corner? Oh, they are giving the corner. The referees overruled it. Short corner. Cross comes in, gets blocked instantly. I'm not really sure why Juventus is trying to take short corners when they need a goal, but they're doing it. Hanging with my nomies. Great game. I'm going to assume you're a Newcastle fan hanging with my nomies. It was a good game. It was a good game if you are talking about that one. Gomorro is an insane series about Naples mob. Subtitles though, it's in Italian, 5 seasons. Is it? No, not yet, not yet. Is it me? I prefer dub over watching it with original and sub. So the reason I like to watch it with the subtitles, Dhiren, is because you get the authentic acting out of it, whereas dub is just like fake dramatic when they're like when they are in. It's just the acting's not authentic in the dub. Uh, what is Lamella doing? Anyway, um, so I prefer watching it with subs. How is Sopranos? I've seen Sopranos. It's a very interesting story for its time, dude. For its time, it was groundbreaking in many ways. Um, yeah, it's pretty good. You might not enjoy it though. West Ham winning the UECL, man. Listen, someone asked me, can they win it? I said, I think they have a very good chance of winning it because I remember people telling me, what if they get relegated and win the Conference League? Do they play in Europa League? I was like, yeah, they play in Europa League because they have earned that on merit. Just because they get relegated on merit, they can't unearn that as well. Somebody's flat on the ground there. Not really zooming in. Who's it? Fernando. Looks like Fernando. 8.7 rating on IMDb. Gomorrah. Heard of Gomorrah? 5 seasons. What is it on though? It's on Netflix during? What's it on? It's on Netflix, HBO, Hotstar. What's it on? Should I watch Everyone Everywhere all at once? Jesus, dude, I don't even know what that is. Don't ask me about this one. I'm interested in watching something called Kaleidoscope, where apparently you can watch it from any episode, and apparently they're all related to each other. Some crazy concept. Google Kaleidoscope TV series, guys. If you haven't heard of this yet, it's fascinating. I can't wait to watch that. Montiel gets absolutely taken out. Danilo gets a yellow card. Danilo's kind of losing it a little bit. Wins the ball very well, Montiel, but 1 minute extra time. There's too many fights. I want to see The Wire, and my English isn't that bad. But Jesus can't understand a word with subtitles in Wire. What is Wire? I thought you're talking about The Wire. The Wire is an American show. I agree, but it's a headache hearing Spanish and reading subtitles within 3 seconds. Is it? I don't have that issue, dude. But I can see why I can see why it would be annoying. I can see why. Anyway, watching Geo TG3. No, I missed it, Danish. And the timings are not very good now. I can't even watch it even if I wanted to, because the places around me are showing the movie midday, which is not very convenient. I've actually missed out. I'm gonna have to wait till it shows up on whatever app or whatever that thing is. Wow, look at the entire crowd jump up for the handball. Insane. Halftime done. This is the difference between two London clubs. One particular bottled it to win the PL, the other gave it priority to win the what is like at the European Cup. Oh no, yeah. Oh god, I just realized Arsenal aren't even gonna get a break if West Ham win the Conference League. Oh wow. Oh, wow. They're gonna get bantered there when oh yeah. It's the Arsenal fans, poor thing. Planning to watch based on heist. Yes, you're talking about Kaleidoscope, right? Yeah. What an interesting concept, man. Guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Kaleidoscope, you can Google it for the better explanation. But Kaleidoscope, in simple words, is a show that is based around a heist but every episode is interlinked with every episode, and you can watch it back to front, in the middle, anywhere, and apparently you won't lose track of the plot. Very fascinating, man. Very fascinating. I wish I didn't have OCD because I'm going to watch it in order. But just if anyone's going to watch, anyone has this thing of watching it out of order, do tell me how it goes. It's absolutely fascinating to. I would never ever think about a show being done like that. It's very, very interesting. How many of you guys are going for Fast X on the week at the weekend? I don't know if I'm going to go, but I might go for a night show at some point of time. Football Creeks, Fast X. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Are they making substitutions? Oh, they are. Oh my God, Alejandro Gomez has not even played a minute yet in the game. Oh boy, what is Juventus going to bring out? Don't think it even matters anymore. Alejandro Gomez coming on for Jesus Navas. Hold on. I'm gonna just put this on because I'm here. We might as well put it on. Jesus Navas, dude, Sevilla legend. Yes, he went to Man City, but he missed Spain so much. He literally missed Spain so much he came back, dude. It's amazing. It's kind of absurd. But he did well even in Spain, man. He came back, but I mean in England, but he came back. One of my friends didn't like Fast X, called it Rohit Shetty film. Listen, dude, I'm just watching it because I watched the franchise. Only movie in the franchise I hate is Fast and Furious. Oh wow. Will this society accept me? Listen, dude, yeah. If you don't like it, you don't like it, man. My best friend has not watched one Fast and the Furious movie, so it's all right, dude. It's just sometimes depending on the year, you just don't get good movies throughout the year that you're excited to watch. And because Fast and the Furious, whatever it is, however cheesy it is, it does give you a certain sense of guaranteed entertainment because you know the product. So it's just a movie you can watch, every time it's there in the year. Whereas other movies, it's a kind of a gamble. You don't know what you're going to see most of the time. I think that's why Marvel makes so much money because you kind of know what you're going to get. In a way, obviously, you don't really know exactly what you're going to, but you know what it's going to be about. And I think that's why people watch these kind of franchises. So yeah, man, if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. I don't go to the movies much, so any opportunity I get to watch these kind of movies, I'll go because I already know what it is like. I'm planning to get a diploma in psychology of serial killers only because of Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, interesting. मैं आज तक फास्ट फ्यूरियस की एक फिल्म नहीं देखा वुड सोसाइटी आई डोंट थिंक पीपल आई डोंट थिंक इट्स दैट गुड अ मूवी franchise where people would care, dude. It's not like a Star Wars or something like that, where Star Wars is kind of gone through many generations, where many generations have actually watched Star Wars. I don't know when was the first movie. When was the first Star Wars movie? 80s? You're talking about two, three, four generations of people watching Star Wars movies if you're into that kind of thing. That's different, dude. This is like yeah, okay, for about 20 years, but it's also like, you know, it doesn't really transcend the way like a Star Wars transcended, especially because of the genre. So yeah, I don't think people would care. Ooh, cross comes in. Ooh, Bonu traps it between his legs. It almost goes right through him, actually. Got a little lucky there. Chiesa just swings at it. Bonu tries to stop it, but it literally, I mean, Milik didn't even notice, but it actually slips through Bonu's hands. Favorite actors Jason Momoa is there. That's why I'm more excited than the star cast. Yeah, they always have a good star cast. I agree. Doesn't necessarily mean the movie is going to be good story wise, but star cast is always fun. Foul. Okay, Sevilla are taking too much chances with the shithousery. Montiel just basically jacked Vlahovic. It's a bit of a risk playing like this, taking fouls around your penalty box. Not a problem with subtitles, but it's annoying hearing Spanish not even understanding word. Vaise to I'm on my sub even when I watch it. Fair enough. Hey, Tanmay, what's up? You're up so late. Opinion on Harry Potter franchise favorite movie? Listen, man, I don't mind the Harry Potter movies. I like stuff that involves imagination, mostly because my imagination's not that great. I mean, not regarding these kind of things though. Like a whole new world and stuff. That kind of imagination. So I enjoy it. You know what I liked? I liked Goblet of Fire. No, because it seemed like a competitive movie based on wizardry, and it was interesting to see those things. You know, not it's the same thing, but it kind of reminded me of like How to Train Your Dragon, where they have like these competition things. Oh wow, Juventus on the counter. Oh, the ball gets stuck in his legs. That could have been a really good counter if they made the right decisions there. Who's taking the corner? Nobody taking the corner. What's this? Oh wow, the defender had to go get the person taking the corner had to go somewhere into the middle of the sidelines to go get the ball. Yeah, I don't like it when Sevilla does this, man. Like when teams do this, I don't like. There's someone throwing a toilet roll, someone throwing a bottle. Like, come on, man, don't do this shit. You're winning. Like, don't do this. There's no need for this. Juventus are panicking a little bit. We all know it's all about family. Like the prisoner of Azkaban, no one even close. Fair enough. Shot comes in, he skies it. Yeah, yeah. Not that day today. Didn't even bother watching part one. Harry Potter books were so good last set at LOL. Yeah, apparently the books are way better than the movies, so that actually checks out. Everyone who's done both has told me the books are way better. चलो guys, मैंने आज तक जॉन विक का एक मूवी नहीं देखा. Would society? You know why society wouldn't expect you, Derain? Because John Wick is actually very fun action-packed movies. And if you like action, I'm surprised you actually haven't watched John Wick. 2003 but I never watched Star Wars and I love it. But I have watched Star Wars. Exactly, dude. It transcends generations, man. I think the first movie either late 70s or early 80s, like the original George Lucas ones. Uh, I mean, talking about like 50 years of films, dude. I mean, obviously not every year, but it spans like that's a crazy level of franchising, dude. You know, it's made into video games, it's made into TV series, Mandalorian. I don't know if you guys watch it. Maybe Danish watches it because he watches Star Wars. I actually don't, funny enough. Uh, I don't. I'm open to watching it. It's not like won't watch it, but I haven't watched it. Definitely haven't watched. Ooh, that was a bad foul. Oh wow. Wait, they're continuing play. Are you serious? Oh wait a minute. You're having a laugh. That was definitely a foul on Vlahovic. Wow. Wow. Okay. Don't know what the referee is doing, but okay. Man, the refereeing this year has been horrific. Horrific refereeing this year. Up and down the board. Leagues, Europa, Champions League, World Cup, whatever. It's been terrible this year. Is anyone hyped for Mission Impossible? Sure. I, I don't mind the Mission Impossible either. 1974, thank you. I thought it was the 70s, but I wasn't sure which year. Dude, 26 and 23, that's almost next year will make it 50 years of Star Wars franchise stuff. That's mad, dude. Don't forget about the Star Wars Legos, dude. The giant ship thing. I don't know what it's called, sorry. But I do remember it being a giant piece of Lego. Oh, that was definitely a foul. What are you doing, ref? That was definitely a foul, man. Okay, no, wait, hold on. No. No, that wasn't a foul. I saw the different angle. That was interesting. Oh, wow. Rakitic is on the ground. This is not good. This must be exhausting. It must be boiling hot in Spain as well. You know how annoying it is? I bought Prime subscription to watch John Wick. In the end, I came to know I have to rent it. After you, yeah. Fiorentina versus AZ will go to penalties. Is it? No, dude. Fiorentina versus Basel. AZ got knocked out by West Ham. LHM. AZ Alkmaar got knocked out by West Ham. Fiorentina is playing Basel. 3-3 on after extra full time, I believe. Both legs. Then should we get Vlahovic? Maybe, man. Vlahovic might be a good buy. Rakitic coming off the pitch right now. My younger brother's a UFC fan. I tried it left and now I'm an F1 fan. Well, Danish, then tell your brother to follow me for the UFC watchalongs, dude. Would love to have him there. I enjoy, if he does like UFC, then please tell him to join me for UFC watchalongs, especially after the season's over. Because I do the pay per view watchalongs all the time. And every now and then I'll try and get Sadik by even for a build up. Now that the football season's over, we got other sports to watch here and there, dude. It's great. So yes, do send him my way if he watches. That'd be fantastic. That 70s encapsulates Star Wars hype perfectly. That 70s show, that 70s show I watched. I also watched that whatever the new spin-off is. That it still maintains the same funny, dude. It's not the same cast obviously, but it's nice that it's the same funny. I like that. That was good. Same style of funny. Tell me, I like that multicam live audience kind of feel, dude. I don't know why. I always enjoyed that about the 90s. Acuna gets a yellow card. I mean, why are they shithousing, dude? They're taking too much of a chance. What is Acuna doing? Dude, there's too much shithousery. No, Sevilla is dropping the ball here. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. Acuna got a red card. Acuna got a red card. You can't keep doing shithousery like this, man. You know, this is the kind of shithousery that finally a Spanish team has paid for. That this is the kind of shithousery that they are allowed to do all the time, especially Atletico Madrid. And look how it's good to see that they did that. But I'm telling you, I said this about 10 minutes ago. They shouldn't have done the shithousery anyway to begin with. They were leading. Just outplay them. You're already outplaying them. You do this shit, you're exposing yourself to get screwed. This is when people overthink it all the time. And this referee wasn't having any of it. Another yellow card he gave somebody. Who did he give the yellow card to? Meretti? Is that right? That's weird. Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen. Don't watch F1. Sorry, Basil. Yep. MCU, Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean. Haven't seen all of them actually. Harry Potter seen all of them. Mission Impossible seen all of them. Nice. Obi-Wan, another yellow card. What's going on here? Did they send off another guy? What is Sevilla doing? Are they sending him off? No, he got subbed. This is dude. They are trying their luck here, and it's not looking good, bruv. They still got 5-6 minutes. They've time wasted a lot too. Rekic coming on for Suso. Too much shithousery, man. Too much. And will West Ham get qualified for UCL if they win the final? No. If they win the final, Tanmay, they play Europa League. They play Europa League. Yeah. Now to my grandfather watched you. Should I send him your sure? I don't mind, dude. The age doesn't make any difference to me as long as they enjoy watching the sport. I can have a conversation with anyone, especially with UFC, because UFC is it's not like team sports. It's not like football. It's very easy to have a conversation with these people, anybody, age group wise when it comes to UFC. At least I believe personally. Cities are rival, but UC and second leg Atletico was City. Atletico Madrid players went below the belt. Of course, dude. I mean, like, what else are they going to do, dude? They're not going to outplay City, are they? And Lewis Hamilton go finally someone, yeah, someone said it. Ooh, NSC set off. Oh, oh wow! Can you imagine if Sevilla scored a goal with one man down? Juventus are trying the luck. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Another throw in for Juventus. I mean Sevilla. Don't do it, bud. Don't get a yellow card for doing nothing. Just came on the pitch. The Sevilla fans just riling up the Juventus players. Nathan, Harry Potter books are quite good, and John Wick films are quite. John Wick films are very entertaining. Now, please take my Star Wars comment. What Star Wars comment? Star Wars comment? Hold on. Should I read comics before starting to watch Star Wars universe, or from which? I think you should just watch the movies, dude. You can't watch comics, man. That'll take forever. Just watch all the movies if you can get access to them. Just watch all the movies. Max Allegri is losing his mind. I mean, that was a wasted cross. That like pointless one to nobody. And Bono, please, you don't try to get a yellow card. The referee was running towards him. Don't do something really. Don't do something that stupid, guys. Come on. Just hold up play. 4 minutes of extra time. That's it. Wow. Wow. 4 minutes. Well, guys, we're almost done here. Sorry, Basil. Nah, that's all right, dude. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, no, I just watched the movies. But so six Mercedes guys are shit, and Verstappen with Red Bulls like Mad City. Disney ruined Star Wars. I think Hotstar's full access to Star. Oh, is that true? Nice. Did I ever suggest you watch Star Wars in order of release? Yeah, I'd suggest that too, actually, and I haven't even watched it. All of them, of course. Cross comes in. Kiesa, don't do anything stupid. Crosses it. Goes for a corner. What is going on? Yeah, I don't like this, man, where they're not giving the ball and stuff. This is not proper. Like, do something. Like they got to do something about this. Acuna shithousery though, he deserves to get sent off. Like they always do that shit, man. All the Spanish teams. It's too much. It's too much. Throw in quickly. Kostic. Cross comes in. Thought that was a foul actually, but nothing happened. Cleared, goes straight back to another UA player. Okay. Still 2.5 minutes left. Cross comes in to Rabiot. Corner. Oh, they're piling on the pressure now. Has Acuna shithousery turned off to be really detrimental? Done the same thing, but I googled all of it. Nathan House Transformers. I haven't seen all of them either. Ooh. I don't. I watch shows. Oh, it just goes over. Oh, Paradise just goes over. Don't waste time, boys. They're just gonna eat the ref's just gonna extend the time. Not a smart idea doing this. It was a good attempt from Paradise, but maybe not the right time for the good attempt. What are they doing? Look at that. The ball boy comes onto the pitch, takes it off the field, and then gives it to the goalkeeper. Man, how are they allowed to do this? Like seriously. Bonucci is there sitting there. I don't understand how they are allowed to do it though. I have to be honest. How are they allowed to bring their how are they allowed the ball boy to enter the pitch? That's insane to me. That would never happen in England. It's crazy, man. What's up in dedicate section and release order? Oh, okay. Time is flying. 3 months later, league is kicking out. Not even 3 months, dude. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the game starting on August 14th? Or is it 18th only? Is it exactly 3 months from today? Something like that, right? And in 2 months' time, United are on tour. Crazy. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero fans, we lie, cheat, and steal. Oh, dude, when Rey Mysterio came out to the starting of Los Guerreros music, I was like, I started tearing up, man. I miss him so much. I can't believe it. I can't believe he came out to it a little bit, dude. I started tearing up when I heard the intro, the Viva la Raza. And I was like, oh my God. I was wondering if they're going to do it, dude. I always wondered if they were going to do it. They picked the best time. Mysterio in the Hall of Fame, coming out on a low rider. Oh, I teared up, man. I'm not going to lie. Thank God I didn't do a watch long. People be like, what's wrong with this guy? He's crying. What's he crying for? Like, that's mad, dude. There we go. Game over. Superstar Billy Graham died today, tearing, by the way. The old school wrestler, 79 years old. Passed away today, unfortunately. Danish, really damn, love you, Hotstar. Basel was a Fiorentina penalty time. Yeah, I don't know where to watch that game, so I'm not going to watch that. I wouldn't mind, though. Juventus very disappointed. Game's over. Didn't you watch F1? Didn't realize this watch along will come on. I, I just freestyled Rajat. I asked everyone if they wanted to hang back. They decided to hang back, so we just watched about 20 minutes of the game. There was about 6 minutes of the first half of extra time, and now the second half, 15 minutes. Dude, but it's the first time I saw someone actually getting paid, paying for the shithousery, you know, where Acuna gets sent off for the bullshit. I didn't like that, man. People like coming on the pitch, pull the ball away and all that. That's not proper. But congratulations, Sevilla. I wanted them to go through anyway, so it is what it is. Look at this Hotspurs player celebrating, man. Mad thing, dude. Tottenham Hotspur player celebrating. Might win something. This is nuts. When I was a kid, I seen a heel wrestler used to come with the cars by speaking Spanish. Guest wrestler, it's Eddie Guerrero. Eduardo Guerrero. Just follow Hamilton because my cousin doesn't like him, but I love him. Tear for what? We're talking about wrestling, Rajat. Doesn't matter. Go Roma for the final. Yes. I read about it. Yeah, tearing. It was sad, man. I never seen him wrestle or anything, but it's always sad when these old timers pass away, dude. Because all of them have inspired who we watch nowadays. So it's really weird. But it's the no one can live forever. Danilo picks up Gatti, tells him to keep walking. Ah, I don't know what to say. He's the goat. Fiorentina scored, really? Okay. You guys remember JBL's John Cena quit match? Yes. Imagine Potts wins the first major trophy in Chelsea before Tottenham. Oh God. So Eddie demanding the Dominic custody the ladder match. Yes. Ah. During I never knew you were a wrestling fan. Facing Jose, yeah. Oh, Jose is gonna enjoy whatever this style of football is, dude. He's gonna take it to them doing whatever this is. Don't know how people find this entertaining, but they do. So it'll be fun to watch, I suppose. Anyway, guys, that's it. I've done 1.5 watch alongs or whatever you'd like to call that. I'm off. I will see you Saturday for the Bournemouth versus United game. I don't know what else I'm doing actually that on the weekend. I don't know if I'm doing the later game, the earlier game, but at 7:30 Saturday I will be there. And they're going to face Jose. Roma will show up. Yeah, I think Roma's going to enjoy. I think Jose is going to do this. Nathan, are you covering boxing? No, they don't show boxing here today, and I'm not paying to watch boxing. It's quite boring compared to UFC. Are you doing a watch long for Bournemouth versus United? Yes, yes, Rajat, I am. I'm doing the United watch longs. I might do another one separate from the United one as well. I don't know which one yet, but I normally do two per day on the weekend. So let's see which one is the other one. You got to do Brentford Tottenham. Yeah, thinking about that, man. Let's see. I have to just have a look at the. I have to have a look at the what do you call it, the schedule, and see the spacing of the timing and all that. But yes, uh, most likely Spurs Brentford. Let's see. Depends on what's the later game. Wait, Arsenal are playing later, right? If Arsenal lose, then City win the league. I don't know, man. I have to think about this. I have to think about this. WWE Most Wanted Treasures is good. If you haven't seen it, is it? Okay, we'll look into it. We'll look into it. Good night, everyone. Yeah, see you soon. See you guys for the United game for sure, one way or the other. Enjoy your Friday. Take care, guys. Good night. Three Italian teams and three European fans. Yes, the Italian team showed up this year. The English team showed up a couple of years back. I mean, don't know what to say, man. Credit. You have to give credit, I guess. Good night, guys. See you. Take care. Are you doing the IPL watch long? I don't know about that, Rajat. I'll confirm that based on what the schedule of the football watch longs are. But don't worry, Rajat. The knockout games we will do of IPL no matter what. So don't worry, we will do those for sure. Good night. Good night, Turing. Good night, everyone. Good night. Take care. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. We're on the road to 1,000. We're past 750 even now. So here we go. We're getting closer and closer to the one of the goals, main goals of this thing. So yes, thank you, and good night, guys. Take care.